I'm gonna go there one day. You'll tell me.
Also,
you gotta catch the match.
Hold on.
God damn.
Also formerly known as that nigga always eating shit and don't never bring nothing. Yo, this is your favorite HR guy, Mark Anthony. Same man, different hat. No hat today because I shaved. You know what I'm saying? I got a hat fish. And also,
formerly known as.
You can holler at your boy, not too loud.
Oh, formerly known as.
Hey.
He had hair, but it's not there.
Hey, chill out, man. That was the early stages. All
right, y'all. We got some special guests in the building. They had to spin the block on us real quick. They sent they represent to us at us first. And you know what I'm saying? And they felt the need. They were moved. They were pulled to come back, spin a block on us and give us a more deeper dive into how black men venture this world. Yep. We got the CEO, the founder, the idealist of it all, the coordinator himself. Global extraordinaire, actually. Devoneer guy over
Known
here.
in many countries.
Known in many countries all over the world. Some know him as Big K. Some know him as Poppy. You know, it depends on where you're from.
Oh, hold on. Rico.
Rico.
Papa Chulo.
Big Niga, as they know him, right? Kenol, am I saying it right?
Yes,
Kenol with a Black Man's Travel?
Yes.
All
Black
right.
Man Travel with an A, please.
Yes.
Don't want to confuse
Black Man Travels.
Yes.
And y'all definitely on Facebook group, right?
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Kenol, also known as Ken
They
Masters.
can see you, Kenol. You don't have to goddamn do the hello.
Hey, all right. You know, sorry about that. I'm used to being formal. But, I actually run a Facebook group as well as a website called Black Man Travels. Basically to educate black men how to travel, how to move around, and also encourage and motivate more brothers to go out there and experience life for what it is.
Fact.
I love that. And we got his
we got Trell in
we
the
got
building.
his baby twin brother over here, the junior size version.
There you go. And Trell. I'm just a cultural seeker.
Hey.
I've been traveling for about almost 10 years.
God damn, man, Trell.
So
how many countries you got under your belt?
How many countries I got under my belt? I don't really have that many countries. Maybe about 5 countries under my
Okay,
belt.
okay.
But I got Brazil a lot of times under my
Okay.
belt.
You know how to do jiu-jitsu?
We're going to dive into that.
I know the moves, but
Ah.
I don't know how to do them.
What about capoeira?
Capoeira. That's the capoeira. I sing capoeira, but I do more samba.
Okay.
Oh, you're a samba. You're a dancer, motherfucker. You're not a dancer.
Now we're doing some Brazilian zouk, so we're messing around with that.
Okay.
Is that like a trap for Brazilian music or something?
Brazilian zouk. Yeah.
I never heard of that before. What is that?
It's hitting the scene. It's a newer dance.
You said the
Oh,
trap.
so it is like a trap Brazilian.
Yeah.
See? Why you laughing at me, motherfucker?
It's a different. It's a vibe that rides. I just learned from Haiti.
Yeah.
From the
Oh,
Caribbean.
shit.
So
It's a sensual dance.
yeah, it's very very sensual,
Hold
and
on.
it's
Good.
growing in popularity.
Do women do this dance too?
Women, they do it very well.
Wow. Is this on YouTube? I can find it on YouTube?
Yeah, you can find it on YouTube. It's called Zouk.
I got it.
So,
Zouk? Yeah, boy. Zouk.
I see the Haitian zouk, and I
Yeah.
maybe want to go to Haiti.
I'm be honest, you look
That's
Haitian.
my next trip.
Are you Haitian?
I'm American just like you, but I get it all the time.
But your ass definitely
But I'm
look.
Haitian.
Yeah, right.
You
I'm
Haitian?
Haitian.
South Passe. Hey,
man.
you talking about? I grew up with Haitians all my motherfucking life. I used to eat that soup, and I used to hate that soup for
that
New Year's.
bouillon.
Oh, my God, bro.
Bouillon.
Really?
What
But
they
listen,
say-
Haitian food is good. Like
they say what?
authentic Haitian dishes.
I've been trying to find a woman make me what that is. Derrière espoir.
Dieu Soir.
Is that see?
Man,
y'all-
hey,
I ain't got
motherfuckers
y'all
don't
know that
know.
stuff.
Haitians are low key smooth
Right.
motherfuckers.
There
Because
we are,
motherfuckers
yeah.
forget they are, you know, they used to be a French colony. You know what I'm saying? French ran country. Them some smooth motherfuckers, yo.
Yeah.
Like all the Haitian dudes who I know who got their shit together are actually some smooth motherfuckers, bro.
That's
So I
true.
get
That's
that,
true.
y'all.
Very
But the
true.
rest of y'all goddamn gooning, goddamn yeet hair wearing ass, boy, y'all motherfuckers be out them wickets.
How many languages you speak, Ken?
I speak 3 languages.
3 languages. Which one?
Actually, English is not my first language. I had to learn how to speak English. So Creole was my first language.
Okay.
And I remember going like back in the 80s. I was in ESOL class, second.
ESOL?
Yeah, I was in
Hey.
there. And the crazy thing is that I was like one of the only black person in the class with
Word?
a bunch of other Spanish kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like,
I thought it was a Spanish class.
yeah.
That's all I used to see in that motherfucker. Until I saw my African friend, Mr. Michael, in there. I was like, why the fuck you in that Spanish class? I'm like, oh, you learning Spanish early. He's like, no, it's to teach us English.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mr. Michael, you know all the rap songs. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? You teach us English.
All right, so and hold on, how
we-
many languages you speak?
I speak 3 as well.
3.
Yeah, it's Portuguese, Spanish, Wolof.
You gotta be from fucking you from Nigeria.
I can give you some Senegal. Okay?
Senegal, you a Senegal.
There you
Okay.
go.
Hold on, son. Hold on.
Nigeria.
I'm just saying because y'all look alike like a motherfucker. Y'all not related?
Nah.
That is my buddy.
You know they say we look alike.
Hold on.
And there's other people that say
You know
that we
what?
all look alike.
You want to hear something interesting?
Yeah.
I was in Cuba, Havana, and we met in Cuba.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Right.
we were talking on.
I do your ass with America.
No,
This
no,
shit
no.
on this captain.
No, we actually I was actually in Cuba, and we were talking through Facebook.
Right.
I said, hey, what are you doing? Nothing. I said, well, hey, I'm in Havana. Come through. Dude bought a ticket the next day, and he was in Havana with me.
Oh,
Damn,
I thought
you a boss.
I'm tripping. I thought y'all literally met up
Right.
in Cuba.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So how did y'all know each other before it?
It was through Facebook.
To Facebook.
Wow. So
Yeah.
y'all was like in the travel group and shit?
Yeah, in the travel group,
Right.
just talking, just exchanging ideas.
And this is
everything
not
else.
your. This is before your travel
This,
group.
this is before my travel group.
Wow.
Right, right,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I'll say this: when black men that travel is really the most connected men I've seen. Where
I
I,
agree. I agree.
even when we went to Colombia, we was really with the same guys.
Y'all literally got a global network. I
right,
definitely give
right.
you that. That's a
And-
fact.
And one thing I do love about the group, you go in. If I'm a novice still, you go in, you say, "What? Who knows what about here?" I know people that have been to Alaska,
Yeah.
and you can always find somebody who's either there or who's going there. And what you'll realize is they'll tell you their dates, they tell you,
Right,
and it's always
right.
a pull up.
Yeah, you come. It's like amazingly, instantly, in these groups, you become so resourceful.
Right.
But also too, it's
Yeah.
like, you know what? Some of the guys you meet in the group will be your lifelong friends. I mean, I understand they say college, but I've known on Trell for almost over 5 years now.
Right.
Damn.
So it's just like, having the opportunity to meet other brothers just like you that have the same income like as you, that could just get up and go. That's hard to find because most of the
It
time
is,
you
bro.
with your friends, they broke, can't travel,
Facts.
can't
Facts.
do anything. So it's just
Can't
like,
get a passport.
Yeah, can't get a passport.
Right,
So when
right.
you know brothers in the group, like, hey, listen, I'm going to be in this so-and-so place on this so-and-so date, the guys will say, hey, can I come meet you there? Sure, no problem. As long as you
And-
got your own spot, we good.
The great part is because we all of us know about other groups that
Right.
they somebody might post up something, you be like, hold on, ain't that shiesty?
Right.
Or people that been scammed out of stuff or anything.
Right.
And that's the beauty of having this camaraderie is, when you meet somebody like Ken and he say, I'm here, pull up.
Yeah.
You don't got to worry about, is he straight? Is he
Right.
how his finance? I've not run into that because the fact that somebody can go to a Cuba on a whim means that you got some level of financial stability.
Facts.
And
And these are professional men for the most part.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, most of the men in the group are professional black men who they easily make over 6 figures.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And have a
That's the dope part about it, bro.
job where you can get up and go, where you can work from remote. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm gonna be honest, man. I thought I was gonna join a fraternity in my adult life. Legitimately, in the last
right.
probably about 2 years ago. And what I realized is that camaraderie that I needed, I just needed to be around other professional men.
He just wanted to be
Like-minded
hazed.
fellas. Yeah.
Right. You wanted to
Yeah.
be around people that was on the same thing you was doing and like the same stuff.
Right.
But I was like, shit, I know men that travel. I know men that smoke cigars on the
Right.
regular. You know what I'm saying? And you build up that camaraderie right there.
Big facts.
And you was like, what I'm about to pay? What am I about to pay for Brazil to this organization to stay in Atlanta? Like that's a
Well, and then I do love how the organization of the group. Like I love how organized y'all are. People come in, y'all automatically know where to direct them. There's docs for everything.
Yes,
right.
You
yes.
know, so and there's order to it at the same time. Because again, these are all professional men, so that means there's also a lot of powerful men there, which means there's a lot of egos.
Right,
But
right.
you do a hell of a job at maintaining those egos.
Well, one thing I do, I'm actually the admin as well. So every profile that actually requests to join the group, I will literally go through your profile to verify that you are a legit person.
Yeah.
Because of course people create fake profiles.
Facts.
So just to get in, and one thing I know is we get a lot of women and try to join the group. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, that's
Hold
good.
on, that's gonna lead into the next thing. So
But I make sure they respectfully decline.
it's
I,
just
the way you keep that group so crystal clean of just men, I wouldn't even notice that. That's crazy.
it's a.
That's
I've
the
been
back end stuff.
I've been an
That's
admin
crazy.
over a group. I
He put
know
the work in.
you know what it
I
takes.
believe
For sure.
What you find is women really think there's some diabolical scheme going
Right.
on in this group. So how about we just address some of the misconceptions
Sure,
about
definitely.
just black man traveling as a group, and then black men, the perception of them traveling in general. Women, the perception women have.
You want to start first, Andre?
Yeah.
Hold on, how you say your name again?
And Trell. And
Oh,
Trell.
and Trell.
Oh,
Actually,
you,
anything close.
you was from Kansas. That is a Negro name. And Trey, I thought your name was gonna be like a Joshua something with a patois in it or something.
How about that?
Ahmed. I like that. Ahmed. All right, go ahead, Trey. I'll
Yeah,
fuck
cool.
with
No, I would say the perception is, with me being a frequent traveler to Brazil,
that. Yeah.
I would say you already know P for P, the P for P scene,
All right.
and
That's pay for
I'm
play,
not that
right?
guy. The pay for play.
Right.
I haven't been that guy.
Okay.
I go down there. I'm more of a GFE.
Okay. Hold on. And I had that as a question.
The girlfriend experience, right?
Right.
Exactly.
You told when we talked the other day, you said it was three levels?
3 levels.
Three
right?
levels.
Three levels.
of dating.
That's crazy.
I need to
Let's
know
go
what level
with-
I'm at. So hold on.
Oh, I know what level you at. Go ahead.
That's crazy.
Fuck up.
Go ahead,
crazy.
bro. Talk
That's
about the
good.
3 levels.
That's good. But for me, I'm coming through pretty clear on? Okay. Level 1, I say that's the guys that want to have fun. And he want to go to the spots, low-hanging fruit. So then you got level 2
Hey.
is the guy that want the playboy. He done established some girls,
Hey.
and he kicking it.
That's
you
my
know?
speed a little bit.
And then you got level 3. That's the guy who wants something serious.
Right.
Oh, no.
You know, that's cupcake. You know, he wants something serious.
Cupcake!
I mean, no matter,
That's
but
the sweetest
cupcaking
thing.
is okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's okay if you at that
That's
level.
true. That's true. That's okay.
As long as you're not cupcaking with the
Pros.
Right.
With the level 1.
Right.
Well, hold on now. I like me some apples.
No.
goddamn. I don't give a
Get
damn
on your
about
level,
some
bro,
clothes.
and stay there. Because what you gonna end up doing, and this is something that we've seen in the group, you gonna end up going there wanting a girlfriend experience, and then somebody is gonna be a guy on each level, and sometimes you
It
cross.
might be the same guy on different levels.
Right,
depending on how you
and
feeling.
especially when you green, you go there, you get wide eyed.
That's true.
You go there, you might want a level 3 to level 1 girl,
See,
the one who been worn out, and if he know the rules,
Right.
you might not know the rules as a new guy.
And he don't
So
fell in
you
love
trying
with
to
this
wife
chick.
up
Right.
one of the pros,
Right.
And when you wife up one of the pros, you might post her up. You
Well,
might.
I want to say this too. There ain't nothing wrong. Listen, man. At the end of the day, we all are used property. You know what I'm saying? We all don't did our thing. At the end of the day, we are all refurbished out
Sir,
here. You
sir,
know
no,
what I'm
sir.
saying?
but
Listen.
I don't think the same
I'm
the
just-
same review applies.
I don't think it's nothing wrong with a dude going over there and falling in love with a pro. Unless, hold on, I'm just saying that he just got to understand what comes with that, and most of them just don't understand what comes with that. They think she's solely supposed to be about him, and I think that's where they get it fucked up.
Before we even go all the way over there, because I'm gonna stop you right there.
All right.
Let's go to Ken.
That's a good point.
Well, I mean,
That's a good talking point.
Yeah,
though.
just saying.
I mean, just keep in mind that as Trell mentioned, there's 3 levels to this. Typically, as a rookie, when you travel to a new destination, I would not advise anyone to find anything serious. You're there to have a
Gotcha.
good time. You're only there for a number of days.
Smart.
So go out there and have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Now, if you decided, you know what, hey, I like this area and I want to come back, then you continue to come back, and you know what? Then you use Instagram. Then you use Tinder. Start meeting women and start testing them out. Like the same stuff that you do here, you do it over there. I mean, granted, any girl that you meet, you're not just going to get you're not going to be in a rush to wife her up that quick.
Right.
So you're going to put it through the process. It's no different than overseas.
Hold on,
True.
Ken.
That's true.
Because hold on, at the same time, and this is another thing, people get so the cultural. We usually talk about culture shock in a negative way. Culture shock that happens for most of us, especially if you go into a country where that exchange rate is like that.
Right.
You don't get used to women catering to you here. So when you go somewhere
Even
else,
even when you pay in the States, that same catering service is a different level outside the
trust
country.
me, he know.
right.
I just want to let men know that. Listen.
And that's why I advise guys to continue to travel. Don't
Oh,
get
hey,
caught
yeah.
up by that first visit, because again, if a woman knows this is your first time here,
That's true.
and the fact that you don't
That's
speak
true.
the language, how can you fall in love with someone where you can't communicate with them?
Right.
That's a fact.
I've seen times where I seen guys literally will talk to another woman through Google Translate,
Oh,
and there's
man,
no
I hate-
chemistry. There's no natural chemistry.
Exactly.
There's nothing organic about
That's
it.
true.
However, if you learn the language, you
Yeah.
learn the culture, and she makes an effort to learn your language as well,
There might be
then-
some true
then-
interest.
Then there may be some very genuine interest there.
True.
But majority of the time, if you're going to DR and most guys go to Sasua, I would not advise you to find a wife in Sasua. It's simple as
They
that.
posted somewhere.
I think also guys got to understand that when you go overseas, you gotta have the same appreciation that you're going there, and you're going to have, especially if you're a new traveler, you're going to fetishize this group of women just as much as they're gonna fetishize your black ass. Mm-hmm. So don't go over thinking that the love and appreciation is genuine, because like you said, a lot of it is very transactional,
It is.
and you can't hate the game. You just got to understand the players and where your position is.
I
But
agree.
as you become more seasoned as you travel, then you start to navigate the landscape. You get familiar with the cultures and learn the languages. Then you can start to really pick your deciphering skills of picking out more genuine experiences and connections versus.
Right, you're right, and that's my my experience.
Oh, you fell in love with a chick overseas?
Not falling in love, but
He said, "Don't go there, my friend."
but
wait a minute, my name is
Hold on.
Antoine.
Know what I know? That's
This
funny.
is not omit. This is Antoine, my friend.
That's funny.
that's funny. Look, let me tell you what happened. My first trip, I didn't speak much of the language. I was self-educating myself.
Right.
And
So
I-
you
when
was
I-
only
when
two
I-
languages.
Yeah,
in.
when I went down there, I didn't know.
Okay.
You know, I was like, man, I need to do some work. So the second trip, I was a little stronger. I was probably at 40%. I took lessons.
Oh, you
No,
went
yeah.
hard.
Yeah,
Okay.
I went hard in the paint.
Yeah.
Because I got in the Brazilian community here. I started going to the
that's
coffee
smart.
shop. I needed to hear, I needed to talk,
That's
and I kept doing it. So my second trip, I was flowing a lot easier. I saw it was night and day between my first and second trip.
Yeah.
And it's easier to meet people.
Yeah.
Instead of me going to, I had someone waiting for me on my first trip.
Okay.
So-
Was this your first GFE?
My first GFE.
Okay.
Yeah. So my second trip, I was meeting people in the airport that I didn't have no plans of meeting. I mean, you know, you're talking about just off the dime, just meeting people, or you're in the market and people hear your accent now. Now they can ask you a question. They say, "Oh, where you from?" And you can respond.
Hold
Or,
on. I know you.
staying
I
at?"
know you
So-
said this. Where you
yeah.
say you from when you go out there?
Oh yeah, I told you.
Is it?
Well, especially on level 1, I told them I'm from Africa.
Why you do
Why
that?
you do that?
Well, I mean, I can tell you about one conversation I had at a place.
I feel like
there.
Omid got some great ass
And,
stories.
She asked me. She said, yeah, I'll take it. I
Yeah,
like
he
it.
said African. Listen, depending on how he go in this conversation, that's how I refer to his name, Antoine. When he starts spitting that real shit, when he get on this suave international player shit, it's a myth.
All right,
Yeah,
Trell.
so that's what happened. We had I was talking to a lady, and she was brokering, and I told her, well, I'm not like these.
I just caught that.
These Americans. I'm not like these Americans. I'm African. And I said our money is different, and she finished the sentence. She said, "Yeah, bem barato." Bem barato means it's really low.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what she said, I said, yeah. So she looked at me, and it was deuces. So that's how. I mean, it wasn't
on,
like
what-
that.
what did she
It
mean?
was. When she said bem barato.
No,
when,
no, like
when he say he African,
no, what she mean by really low? Like,
I mean, the currency.
the exchange
conversion.
rate.
The exchange
oh,
rate.
so she wanted more than what?
No,
Yeah,
it's just her assumption is that Africa, the
Oh,
continent
damn,
is
that's
poor.
fucked up.
No,
But the
it's
thing
the
is, she does-
same as ours.
No,
No,
yeah,
no,
but
no.
he's saying the perception that the chick
No,
had.
no. The exchange rate, no, is lower than there. So
No.
Damn.
What
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
is their perception about Africa is similar to the American
exactly.
perception.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It
You
is
don't
the
see
same.
Africa as this rich place financially.
Hold on, slow me down. Africa's exchange rate is lower than
Well,
a lot
yeah,
of these countries.
Okay, keep in mind there are 53 countries in Africa.
Right.
But the thing is, people's perception of Africa, they think everyone is poor and dusty, and it's not the case. I've
Right.
been to South Africa, and it's
your mic.
complete opposite.
Right.
Closer
That's
to you,
crazy though. All right, so so finishing your story there. So how did your first GFE experience go?
It went well. You know, my first GFE went well. It was. I mean, we went to a couple of cities. I met her in Rio. We went to Sao Paulo. We had some friends, Facebook friends that I met for the first time.
Wow.
I was mainly culture shocked by the way I got received. It was kind of like Antoine Fisher just not meeting his family.
Oh,
for the first time. It was kind of like that, man. I mean, I did not expect them to rent a Sprinter van and take me all over the city. The whole family just met up.
And this was you at 40%.
Yeah, this was me in the beginning.
Oh,
I mean, in the very beginning, my very first trip. And so, I got to see the city. I got more than what I expected.
Yeah.
And with very little Portuguese.
Damn.
With very little
I
Portuguese.
could chime in onto this. Like for me, I speak Spanish now.
Has anybody ever told you look like Luke Cage? You definitely look like Luke Cage, bro. I'm just saying, I know women gonna watch this video and they gonna be like, who was that? We been watching Miko cute ass, but this motherfucker right here.
I mean, just to piggyback off of that, I've been to a lot of Latin countries. And just FYI, I've been to 30 countries. And also being raised in Miami, I was raised in a Latin community. So learning Spanish, dancing merengue, bachata.
Oh, yeah,
I can do all that stuff.
Right,
So even here, like when I dance and I go to a spot and I grab a girl and start dancing, like how the hell how can you do this? Like
You were smooth.
I grew up around it. But what I've learned, like once you ingrain yourself into that culture, the people are more than willing to show you around and show you their side of the family. Like I sat in the countryside of Dominican Republic where they were cooking out of a pit.
Like a grill in a
Like a grill, but like on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fire pit.
Where
Fire
they're
pit.
using leaves.
Yeah.
All right.
Like deep in the countryside.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like they brought me in and showed me their culture, their way of
Was
life.
the food good?
The food is amazing. And to be honest, I always tell people that I prefer that type of traveling versus staying at a resort.
Facts.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
Without a doubt. Without a
personally,
doubt.
I've never been
I agree 1,000%.
the type of person that can stay in a resort and just lounge. I'm more of an explorer.
Hold on.
I like to
Exactly.
move around.
Also, because we talked about this, tell them about your schedule. What can't people do when they travel with you?
Oh, shit. What is it? Please tell me, because this might disqualify me.
Oh, you definitely disqualified.
All right. Well, okay. One of the thing is, like, when I travel, I love to plan. I'm a planner. So each day, I already have an itinerary of things I need to do.
Do any of your plans include waking up before 10 a.m.?
Yeah, I wake up
All
at
of
6.
your plans.
Yeah,
I wake up at 6.
These sound like prior military right
I
now.
wake up at 6.
I'll meet you there.
I'm always the
Discipline.
first one up. And normally when I wake up, I'm always cleaning up the place because we probably did something crazy at the damn crib, at the villa, or at the penthouse. That I'm a neat freak, so I don't like seeing mess.
Right.
Do I got to help you clean up?
No, you can sleep.
Okay,
but
cool.
when it's time like 8 o'clock, your ass better be
said
up.
8
Hold on. That means the house clean before 8.
I mean, honestly, like I will literally.
Wait, how you go to sleep?
Right.
I don't sleep.
Oh, no, you different, bro. Hold on, bro.
No, hey, this is my vacation. I sleep
travel
on,
solo.
Listen. Wait,
I travel solo.
I see why, bro.
That's not
Hell,
mine. I sleep on
that's
the
like going to
plane.
work vacation.
it when I get there.
No. I sleep on the plane.
I'll meet you there.
Man, on Sprint?
Huh?
They try to hit me like an old school Cadillac.
Spirit.
You know what I'm saying?
Spirit.
Yeah, on Sprint. It's Sprint, motherfucker. On
Sprint.
Spirit, right.
Well,
What you talking
I
about?
mean, guys, keep in mind. Okay, I've traveled so
okay.
much like now where I will work remotely. So if I'm out there working remotely, I'm not partying as hard. But now, because we're getting ready to go to Brazil,
Yeah.
we're going to Brazil in a couple of weeks. For 4 days, I'm going strictly hardcore.
At 8 a.m. Or, sorry. Y'all at 8 a.m. He at...
I'm at 6 a.m.
Hold on, when you say hardcore,
What time you go to sleep?
If I sleep, I mean, I just need 3-4 hours of sleep.
Bro, that's that limitless drug.
Nah, I
When
sleep
I go to
So I
I go
get
to
you.
Brazil, I
I'll
got
sleep
one
like
waiting
4
on me at
hours.
the crib.
It's just, you know what it is? It's just the fact that I'm
That's
there.
good discipline.
Yeah,
That's good.
I mean, the fact that I'm there, I want to have a good time. I want to soak up every minute, every second that I have in that country. Like, I'm actually going back to Brazil. The last time I was there was in 2017. So I'm going there for 4 days to celebrate my birthday. My birthday was in April, but due to the fact that the whole restriction that was going on, I had to cancel it. So now I'm going in June. I'm taking 5 other guys with me. Trell's going to meet me out there, so we're going to have a good time.
Bacchus.
We rented a penthouse. We
I already
rented a
know it's about
penthouse
to be crazy, bro.
Right.
with a jacuzzi pool on deck. And the thing is, we're gonna host a lingerie party, and we're gonna host a beach party. So it's like, and within those 4 days, I'm going strictly hardcore, celebrate my 43rd birthday, and have a good time.
I can't go.
So,
It wouldn't be safe.
and the thing is, you may see some foolishness, the fuckery, whatever. So
Now, I'm gonna ask you-
Hold on. Let me stop y'all
I want to
right
ask
now.
you this birthday question.
Hold on,
real
before
quick.
we do
All
that,
right, go ahead.
this is a good time to plug in Black Man Travel. So if you
Oh.
If you ain't a part of the group right now, you need to go before he go to Brazil because it's it's a special treats.
Yeah, just FYI, for Black Man Travel with an A, please. Black Man with an A Travels.
With an S at the end?
Yes.
All right.
Because it's another
Travels.
group with a similar name,
Yes.
so just
okay.
Black Man Travel.
And I'm gonna make the edits on the other video.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Gonna put the name up. I got a request for y'all in Brazil on live, right? So I saw it wasn't Duval. It was another. Oh, it was Plies. Had a girl laid out. He had a fruit spread over the back of her. If y'all could throw something in like that for me, that's all I need.
Who the hell want to eat off a woman?
Why not?
Why
Do
not?
everything else?
It tastes good.
No,
I know you eat booty.
No facts.
So what you talking about? The fruit fresh.
When that booty hole tell me how clean his woman
Now
is.
booty is more important than everything.
That booty fuels you. That booty, it tells you if them pheromones y'all a match. Really, if you ain't ate the butt yet, you don't know if y'all a match.
You gotta
How you
that's
try to
the
make
truth.
booty eating scientific?
Because
Chill
the
out.
pheromones hit your nose directly,
The
and
pheromones.
it
There
tell
you
you
go.
like y'all a match or you're not a match.
Nigga,
I'm just telling you the
assologist
truth.
now.
That's just what I saw on YouTube and I experienced in life. But listen, hold on. So I want to know this. I want to get to know y'all black guys and brothers. I know people get offended by the word when I say black guys. But anyway, I want to know where this inspiration to travel came from. So I'm gonna start with you, Antoine. Where you from and what?
Give me the bottle.
Oh, where you from and how did?
Okay.
Where you from and how did you get started into travel?
How did I get started into travel?
Yeah.
man?
What
I'm
inspired?
originally from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy, you keep surprising the shit out of me. God damn.
Yeah. So I've been in
Let
Atlanta.
me find out you work at Amazon. Go ahead.
I've been in Atlanta for 17 years now.
Get the.
Yeah. So
So you was here during 112.
doing 112. In fact, I design nightclubs here.
Oh
Yeah, so
hell
a
no!
lot
You
of
was
nice
Acorn cousin.
We told you
knew
they
it.
was.
Yeah,
I knew it.
We told you they was
We're
professionals.
pretty close. We're pretty close.
All right, go ahead.
Least, remember I told you.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, yeah.
Negative. Bro, I be knowing, bro. I be knowing, bro. Hey, you talking about?
Tell Boo
You was
how
helping
you
him
go.
boost cars back in the day. I
Tell
knew it.
Boo I said what's up.
There you
Tell
go.
Boo.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, but what inspired me to travel was actually my clients. I was doing some restaurants here, and I had clients that was they travel globally all the time, and
These
I
are
was
white
go-
clients?
they're white clients. Yeah,
Okay.
these were white clients, and I was going through a divorce.
Hold on,
Yeah.
fuck on. You been married?
I was married 11 years.
Miko, you
Damn.
the only one that ain't been married on the show, bro.
No, ain't been married.
Been married for 10 years.
Get the fuck out of
Miko,
here,
you
bro.
really listen.
I thought you been a player your whole life.
I was married for 10 years, divorced 5 years.
you in rare company, bro.
All
You,
right,
you
man.
slacking.
Come on, Twan,
Yeah.
man.
So after talking to
We
them,
gonna spin the block on that, by the way. But go ahead.
doing all the aftermath complaining
Yeah.
and the divorce.
Yeah.
God said, dude, you need to travel. You need to travel.
He
And
said,
they're-
God said. All right.
they would say, you need to go to Brazil, man. Go to Brazil. These American women, they spoil. I didn't listen to that stuff. I was what we call a matrix. So
Talk that talk, Twan. That's what
about the
the fuck
Matrix.
I want to hear, bro.
So after my first trip, I started looking up, doing my research. But after that first trip, I was effed up, man. I was
What?
Fucked up. I was fucked up. I'm still fucked up.
So let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you this real question.
Okay.
You ever try to bring a chick back from Brazil?
Oh,
I'm in the process now.
I have.
Hey, okay.
Hold on,
then,
bro.
now we
let's
talk.
get into
Hey,
that, right?
Now
That's
we
the
talk.
conversation.
I don't know, cause I want to get in Kenol store too. Then we gonna bring it all.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
But I want to know. I want to know how Kenol. What the fuck? What? We already know you from the 305.
Okay.
How the hell did you get into? First off, how did you make it out to 305? And how did you get into? Listen, it's a hard place, especially if you grow up there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from Miami, man. I'm from little Haiti area.
Because
so
you know,
I'm from the hood, man.
you know a lot of motherfuckers who never travel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, the good thing is,
Yeah,
man.
little Haiti too.
Yeah, the good thing is I had a strong mother that she forced education down my throat. So going to college, I went to University of Miami. I was there. I got kicked out my first year because I was partying too much.
damn.
Then I went to FIU. Graduate with 2 degrees in FIU.
Damn.
One in marketing, one in MIS. Then I went to graduate school in Chicago.
See,
Then,
I see why she got you pregnant.
he went from
I
one.
see why she got you knocked up.
Why she got you pregnant?
She got to get you off these streets, bro. You too valuable out here.
Well,
What?
I mean-
To dual degrees?
Yeah, I did. And here's the crazy thing is, while I was in undergrad, I was a bouncer in South Beach.
I can see that.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, I'm not surprised.
well,
We'll give it away.
Yeah. At some point, every mad black man over 6'1" been a bouncer.
Yeah,
At some
I was
point.
a bouncer.
We ain't
but the good thing is that I always have people to tell me like, yo, stay in school. So after I graduated from undergrad, went to Chicago, worked out there for 10 years, then decided to go get my MBA out there in Chicago at Roosevelt University.
Damn.
Got married, ended up having 2 sons.
Hey,
And,
strong.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, your son, one of your sons big as hell,
Yeah,
bro.
he's 6'4", man.
Yeah.
That's a
6'4",
big ass
17.
boy.
When
Is he
the
6'4"?
last time he tried to fight you?
He won't fight me.
Man, so they swung on you yet?
No, he won't.
Is he swole?
He's big, but
No, dude, I seen pictures of him. That mug is big, boy. That boy is big, bro.
he's big. But the thing is, I'm a former wrestler, so
Oh,
See,
nah, he
I
ain't
thought
he ain't trying to fight.
I thought Ken was a cyborg himself. He got.
Ken,
It's more of you.
His boys love him a lot.
Oh yeah,
They love him
and
a
that's
lot.
why I told
yeah,
Kenol in the
he's
picture.
a good kid. Man.
I could tell he
Very-
got a lot of admiration for you,
Yeah.
like
As
how he
a-
looks at you. And shit.
As a dad, are you a strong disciplinarian? Or how that work?
You know what? With my oldest son, I only spanked him twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't spank my son. He do other punishments.
I only
but-
spanked him
So,
twice.
so between you and your child's mother, which one of y'all are the tough cop, and which
I'm
one is
the
the good
top.
cop?
I tend to be the hardy. I mean, I tend to be more the hardcore.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I take your privileges away from you.
Oh shit!
So it's just like, you know what?
cell
I'm not
phone.
gonna spank you or whatever. But guess what? I'm gonna take all your games.
Damn.
No more streaming.
Like,
Right.
That's
That's it. That's it.
And like you're not getting any money. Like with him,
Damn.
for the past 5 years, he's been going to Rolling Loud. So when his
Oh
grade-
shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't take care of your
Yeah.
kids. God
Look,
damn.
and you know what he into.
I'm a strong
Rolling Loud, bro. That's dope, bro.
I'm a strong believer. Listen, if you do your grades, you get good grades, you do your job.
Yeah.
I don't have no problem treating you and giving you what you need and have a good time.
Respect.
But if you start fucking up, then you're not gonna get shit.
Respect, bro.
So right now we're actually in the process of getting him a Jeep Wrangler.
Hey, shout out,
What's
bro.
up, man?
So
He giving them my dream car.
Hold on, Twan, you got kids?
I have kids.
Yeah.
I have a daughter who's 24 and I have a son 17.
Trell.
24.
24.
What? You started that young?
Yeah, I married at 22.
Damn.
Oh, okay. You got it out.
No,
you got
hold on.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
there you
still young.
Right,
bro.
that's why I say he got it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got out of the
Yeah,
game early.
How
Hold
old
on.
was you when you got married?
27.
Okay. He had a little maturity.
27 is cool, yeah.
This
That's a
was
good
after
age.
grad
Yeah,
school?
27
or-
is good
Yeah,
age,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Midwest, we kind of do things early.
Yeah. Well, no, time out. I'm from St. Louis, so.
You from the Lou?
Yeah, I waited till I
You
was
from
29.
The other side. You other
Yeah,
side of
exactly.
Midwest.
He
right.
near
In the
fucking
Midwest.
Arizona.
In the
Motherfucker,
Midwest.
yeah.
Well, the gateway. We the gateway. Chill out, man. What?
I think the values that
Y'all-
used to be
you
in
come
the
from a
South,
blue
they're in the
collar
Midwest now.
city.
Yeah, blue collar.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna have.
So how did you even get into the restaurant game coming from a blue collar city like that?
He met Boo.
It's actually I developed the restaurants.
So you were like an architect almost.
Yeah, I'm architect engineer.
So you got an engine?
I'm a structural engineer, and so I worked in construction for like 27 years. So
Hold on, did you start off on the ditch crew?
I started off as an apprentice.
Mm.
I started off as an apprentice, and then my engineering it was EIT, engineering training.
Damn.
So
What school did you go to?
the Ohio State University.
He said the.
Now, guys,
That's
keep in
respect.
mind. So, like, when women say that, like, guys are not educated.
I was about to
making
say
money.
that.
Listen, there's a lot of us out there. Here's the thing: we just keep we just
Mm-hmm.
stay underneath the radar.
Right. So let me speak this shit right here.
Please, go ahead.
What ends up happening is, and I talk to a lot of women that's professional, black men, we get this perception that online social media is reality. You got a lot of motherfuckers with a lot of time on their hands. If you a professional dude, you got your family,
Right.
22, 27, 29 when we got married. You got your family, you got your businesses, you got your side hustles. You don't got time to cause chaos.
Right.
What you got time for
true, bro.
is what's happening in your life. So when women say, well, ain't no professional men, or you come to Atlanta, which all of us are in,
Right.
and they all gay. No. These
Right,
men,
they always think we
Yeah,
on
that's
some
crazy.
DL shit.
these men
I got
is
an answer for that too.
Yeah.
these men is taking care of their shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And they don't got time for you because
Facts.
you ain't what you're not
Exactly.
doing is positioning yourself.
First off, let's talk about them not being an asset. Let's talk about them wanting to be
wanna
taken
talk
out.
about-
He
Wanting
telling
to be
too much
cash.
truth right
We're in
now.
the Cash App era now.
He telling
They
too
wanna
much
be
truth.
Cash App for
Oh,
dates and time.
He
and shit
trying to act like
that.
I don't know about Cash App because I
Mark
got
been out the
married.
game for a minute, bro.
I got
Mark don't know
3
what's out here in
years.
these streets, bro.
3 years and now I'm a
what's out here in these
dinosaur.
new streets, bro. He be thinking I be telling him about my shit all the time. He like, yeah, man, you don't know.
I still
yeah, man,
blame
you.
you.
Just relax.
Yeah.
You know,
You know
you just
what?
do. There's women everywhere, and you know. I'm like, Mark, this is the Cash App era, bro. It's different out
You
here.
know
You know
what?
what? Like when I divorced, was 2015 was that's when the divorce was finalized. It took me a good 2 to 3 years to get readapted to the single life because
It
I always
changed.
had that married mindset.
How long were you married?
10 years.
Right. He been.
He did more
No,
time
but-
than you.
but you
Go
know
ahead.
what?
No, let
No,
the
no,
married
no,
men.
go-
Let the
finish
married men speak.
Well, I mean,
I'm married.
No. He's married. I'm divorced.
I'm the
I'm
only
saying
married.
the previous married.
Look.
They did more time than you.
No.
So they got more marital experience. They don't went through all the
Right,
phases you ain't
validate.
even been through
I
yet.
would say,
Right?
trying to
even
validate
being-
every
even being
experience I
single
got.
Today, the dating scenes change every like
Tell
3 to
'em.
5 years, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you,
The-
bro.
The chicks you
Let's
Thank
go with
you,
5
bro.
years.
game you can use
Let's
about
go with 5
years
years.
ago don't work today.
Thank
Let's
you,
go.
bro.
It's crazy.
I'm a former poet. You know what I'm saying? My game
It
worked
takes a while.
any era.
It takes a while to adjust. You're right.
I want to talk
takes
about
a
dating
while.
in Atlanta.
Well,
I don't want to talk about
I just
dating in
moved-
Atlanta, but
I
I'll
moved-
talk about it.
Well, I just moved
That
here
man, he
from
still got
Miami
going around his mouth.
right before COVID, so I haven't really gone on any dates yet out here.
Okay.
Oh, so you strictly date overseas?
Well, pretty much. But the thing is, due to the COVID situation,
Yeah.
I didn't really have a chance
Yeah.
to really explore Atlanta. And the thing is, too, is just like
Yeah, they cough different here.
I live out in Duluth, so
I lived out in Duluth. I used to live out on Pleasant Hill.
Ain't shit out there.
That's true. See,
No,
that's
ain't shit out
you
there.
see what he's about to say? No. There's some women. That's what he
No,
do to me.
I was about to say.
That's what he do to me.
I was about
All
to say.
the time, bro.
I was about to say.
But you know
Gwinnett is like the new
I'm in Brookhaven and I
Latonia.
tell him there's no women out there.
But
He
you
be
know
like,
what? You know what it is, though?
You come with this Brookhaven shit.
I mean?
You in Atlanta? Shut
see what I
up.
mean?
But you know what? You know
Brookhaven
one
got
thing
it,
is,
though.
though, and on Trell,
I'm telling you.
he agreed with
Dresden
me.
Road. There you go.
Dating overseas and traveling overseas as frequent as we do, it fucks up the way you view dating here in the States.
Let's talk about it. Y'all
Ooh,
get
yeah,
all the
explain.
questions I had.
Explain.
So
Huh?
Yeah, explain
it's just
that.
like
go into it. Go deeper.
What is? Yeah, what's the? Because
it's like for one, like you kind of do desire that traditional role of a woman. It's like overseas, women are expecting you to be the masculine person. Ain't about nothing 50-50. Basically, everything's on you, which is we've done that while married, so that's not a problem. for me.
Right.
I don't have a problem. Like shit, during my 10-year marriage, my wife never worked.
damn,
Same
I
here.
paid all the bills, and I used to put $1,000 in her pocket.
damn.
Ain't no good men in Atlanta. Speak
So-
up.
Can we? I want to pin that comment you just made because I talked to a lot of previously married men and successful black men, and they say, and I listen. I know you got love for everything, whatever. It was all in the past. It's a wash, but a lot of their complaints. Just let me know if I'm off base or if I'm close.
Gotcha.
A lot of their complaints was that when they would hand the money to their ex-wives to do something with the money, she would spend it.
Do something like what?
She would spend the money.
So
She
not like
wouldn't-
kill a Mike wife.
No, she wouldn't.
Got
there
you.
was no I'm going to reinvest and do something with the money. I'm not going to do and reinvest with the opportunity and time I have to be home or to help build this empire. It was enjoying the spoils that my husband makes sure me and these kids are well taken care of. Now I get it. Being a housewife is a hard job. Yes.
It is.
But at the same time,
You can watch
Y'all-
a baby and watch YouTube. As
one, those kids also grow up to go to school, but two, a lot of us new age husbands, new age men are more involved in our children's lives
Yeah, we
than
are.
the past.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like, I watch you. I see how involved you are in your son's life. I already know how your son feels about you. So that tells me that you were more than just a paycheck to him. So
Well, just keep in mind, it really depends on the type of woman you marry. Like, lucky for me, I don't have that bitter ex-wife or baby mama. Like, my ex-wife and I were amazing co-parenting. Like, I gave her some praise on Facebook. Like,
Yeah.
even though we're not together anymore, I love the fact that we checked our egos to make sure that our two sons are in a good situation. And plus, the top person she always made sure she put the family first.
Ooh, beautiful.
So I never had that issue.
Even after the divorce, it was always put the family first.
Divorce, we kind of went through our little, bumps here and there. But after that, we had to have that talk between us without the attorneys.
Yeah.
And say, hey, listen, you know what?
So, because a lot of black men get scared of that too.
Well, that's to have his situation.
Yeah.
Will be my dream come true.
Yeah, his is opposite.
Yeah.
I want all the money. I saw that property that restaurant you flipped.
So, like, when it comes to the money during the marriage and with the money, she did the right thing with the money. I mean, she put it into the house.
Good.
She took care of the kids. The only thing she didn't do is, like, if she went shopping, I didn't get nothing. So,
Dang.
Look what I got.
Yeah,
You
right,
on
right.
your own.
So what happens is that
What you get?
the thing is she
you give me,
always
babe?
felt like I always have ways of making money because when I was
She knew you was a
when I was
hustler.
younger I would renovate houses.
Damn.
No,
You
do
always been a
basement,
get
so-
money.
I thought you about to say sell candy.
So what happened? what always happened was like my main job. Like I can tell you, 1998, I worked on the Brown Stadium. I participated on that project.
God damn.
So when I participated on that project, the 9 to 5 money went
Not
to
a
the family,
brown stone.
You know, yeah. The dog pound.
Fuck me up.
Oh no, 98 is when they came back to the
Right.
franchise to the league.
Yeah, right. And I followed that throughout, man. But when I worked at the on the Brown Stadium, we did the design, we did the construction.
Yeah.
And that money was the family money. So that went home.
Yeah.
But we would always network because on those kind of jobs, man, you meet so many talented people. One fella say, "Oh man, I'm building an addition on a house." On weekends, that's what we do. So the money I get from that stayed with me. So that's how she.
So what
she looked at
she
it.
was helping build the money with the money that you gave her, or she was helping?
Oh yeah, no, she do the right thing with the money.
Okay,
she
good.
didn't have like a business mindset. She was young. We married young.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she didn't have that mindset. But I had
Did she
exposure.
grow into it?
She grew into it, but it didn't benefit me.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So
She ain't gonna watch this, especially in Ohio.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you.
Fuck all that.
Out of all the men I talk to,
Talk to me.
and we got a table full of men now.
Yeah.
I don't know a woman that's really been. Every woman I've had been upside down investment. So
I like this motherfucker Twan. He speak that motherfucker real shit.
Not enough to get his name right.
right.
Oh, they don't call you Antoine?
I answer anything close, man. There you go.
And Trell.
And Trell. Damn, my bad, Trell. My
Hey,
bad,
look,
Trell.
just
My
call me
bad.
Trell.
Yeah, my bad, Trell.
Or
My
T.
bad.
They call
Alright.
you Trail.
What's your name? No,
My
I'm just
middle
messing
name
with
is
you, man.
my middle name is Montreal. That's
Montreal. Montreal. Okay.
Don't nobody know that, but now the world know
Montreal,
thanks to this
man.
goof ass.
No, I said they call you Trail.
Hey,
Don't
look.
nobody call me
Hey,
no
look.
fucking
When
Trell.
I came here, I said I was gonna go by Trell Leon because it'd be easy to remember. So there you
I
go.
don't know why the N is too much more difficult than the Trail.
Hold on.
My grandmother never got it right.
I know, because I want to get this right. Because listen, we all love black women in this room. Is that correct? We all
love
do. And I think that's a misconception that gets fucked up too with black men who travel. They think because they see our dating experience. Oh, go ahead, Ken.
Look, keep in mind, and there are more black folks outside the U.S. If you go to Brazil, there's more black folks in Brazil than in the United
That's
States.
facts.
I didn't
man.
even think
There
about
are
that.
black
bit of the man.
countries.
In
black
Brazil?
islands. Yes.
Ken, I don't think they heard you back there. I need you to say that one more time.
There are more black people in Brazil than in the United States. 30% of the population of Colombia is black.
Damn,
Afro-Lat-
35?
Afro-Latino.
Yeah.
Latina, excuse me.
And they are black folk. Those are black
They're black.
folk.
So when someone try to shame you,
Damn,
and
that's
say,
real,
like,
bro.
Oh, you can't handle a black woman. That's why you got to go overseas. Well, overseas, there's tons of black countries. You got the Caribbean islands. You got Central America, South America, Africa. I mean, sorry, Africa's the continent, but Africa has 53 countries. So you can select one
There's
of
a
the
lot of
53
black
countries.
women, man. We're all
There
over
are
the
black
globe.
people everywhere. So when someone try to shame you, try to say that shit, I just ignore them.
Damn,
we
I
get
didn't.
it.
That's a good ass perspective.
and
That's arrogant of us, of fucking Americans, to think that because
That's what
we
the
think we
perception of
are
us
the
is.
center
But-
of global black culture. Damn, that's right.
But let me
Damn,
tell
I
you.
think about that.
We think that we're the black people, but when you get outside, because we've been stripped of so much culture, a lot of blacks don't see us as being the same.
Right.
They see us like being European, like
And they
more like
right.
England. But
And at times they see us as a money pot. And
Yeah.
it's that exchange, and they don't have that same value for us
Right.
that we really can bring.
Right.
However, when I hear people talk about when they go to different countries in Africa, Ghana, not so much Nigeria, I'm be honest with you, but when they go to Ghana, when you say you go to sometimes Tanzania or
All right, different countries. What happened?
Like Kenya, right? Yeah.
they see us. They say we have a better success rate when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to starting the process.
Who? Americans do? Black Americans?
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
expatriates or when you
Expats.
expats.
Well, we have a greater chance. I was explaining this to someone yesterday. The thing about Black Americans being in America, we have a greater opportunity of elevating wealth mobility within that generation than a lot of other countries.
Well, just keep in mind, we as African Americans, Caribbean Americans,
We're privileged.
Yeah, we're privileged, and understand that we're definitely way better positioned than most Black folks in other countries. However, we can never say that we're more prideful, because the Blacks in these other countries, they love their African history. They
Right,
they
right.
embrace
Now,
it.
hold on, Ken. I gotta listen, cause fuck it. I ain't committed to none of this. These women don't piss me off anyway.
You said
Right. This chick, when I date, listen, I love Caribbean women, and for some reason they.
Oh,
fuck with
don't
me.
do that.
No, because you don't know, because the chick I was with last weekend, she was Caribbean too. But I noticed that a lot of women who come from overseas, who are like first generation American, a lot of them don't have that Black American pride. Like when I talk to them a lot about black issues, etc., they're not as they're actually, a lot of them are more turned off from a lot of the Black civics here in America than I am invested in.
You talking about the dichotomy between two things, right? So when you see, let's say you have a person that is a second generation African, so their parents or even Caribbean, their parents come here first. Their parents almost have this this community built, where their parents are automatically going to attract themselves to the local African group, West African, East African, where they are, Caribbean
West
group,
Indian, right?
right. So they're in the middle of growing up with the tradition of values that they don't really subscribe to
right.
because they are becoming Americanized,
Right.
and not fully respecting Black culture.
Yeah, they
the
don't,
history
bro.
of Black culture.
They really don't, bro.
Well,
A lot of them don't. My ex was the only one that I met who was really invested in helping Black people in America. The rest of these West Indian, and I love West Indian.
I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah,
a lot of.
You talking about nurse?
well, hey guys, I can speak on it. Like, my mother and I, we came into this country in 1978.
Oh shit, you got a green card?
Yeah, I got a green card.
Man, this motherfucker's too debonair, bro.
All your shit.
This motherfucker too debonair, bro.
It's all good, man. It's all
Cause
good.
no, I ain't gonna lie. I be looking on it. I'm like, why the hell is this motherfucker still like this women? I'm like,
All right.
cause I see how you move, bro. And I be like, dude, like these chicks, like I know he apprised a lot of these chicks. Like, what the hell is the hold up on these women on diving in all over you? Like, you're a great opportunity for a lot of Black American women, and I just be wondering, like,
I'm a homebody, man.
But he
Low-key.
also
He
not.
low-key.
He's not good enough for entitlement.
that's true. Cause
None
Kenol
of
don't
us-
take no shit neither.
None of us supersede entitlement that comes with Americans.
That's true.
So, and while we go into that, one of the questions I had is, when y'all date overseas, you used to a different experience, and when you date here, you also you get what you get,
get what you
here,
get.
and you get what you get there. Talk about the differences in the women, because I know a lot of women that get mad.
The main
I don't
difference
give
for me,
a fuck if they get mad.
But because I told you we gonna lead into the conversation.
All right.
We're gonna lead into the different.
Yeah, I
conversation
just want them
over
to
time.
know we don't give a fuck if they gonna be mad regardless.
You know what?
But there's a
But
lot of
it's
Black
all
women
love.
that's also cheering for your ass.
You know what? I can speak on that. I actually dated a Dominican for like 4 years.
Not from Sasua.
No.
His first GFL.
No. The thing is, like, one of the great things that I actually met her while she was in college.
Okay.
And I remember the first time, she went through a little financial situation. I'm like, you're not going to get me with this bullshit. So, like, she needed money to buy some school books. So I said, like, you know what? Hey, you need to take me to your class.
He gonna sit in the back.
Yeah. And I sat in the back. I sat in the back of the
Oh,
classroom.
she took you to a classroom?
She took me to the university. I sat in the back of the classroom, and I met the professor. I met one of her professors.
Told him what he was
And,
lying about.
And
Don't rely on me.
so
Be honest, she clean up here.
yeah.
Don't
So
go to
I
school
mean,
with.
How much y'all feed?
I mean, granted, I even went to her graduation. Went to her graduation. She graduated. Now she's a director at a resort.
God
Yeah,
damn.
she makes about $1,000 American dollars in DR.
Damn.
Tell her I just want 30% discount.
And the thing is, that's good money in DR. If you're making close to
I know.
$1,000, that's
month?
good. Yeah.
That's good ass money. But
But the thing is, she works 7 days a week. Like she puts in 10 hours a day. Like they work. And we dated. The thing is, I met her when she was 22 years old. And we talked. I was traveling to DR like at least 6 times a year. I would stay away from the tourist zone, so I didn't stay in Sassuolo. I stayed out like really in the countryside, and really were able to build that relationship with her. And the fact that she was able to learn how to speak English, her English got better just speaking to me on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
But also my Spanish got better because I was talking to her, trying to learn the language. So you can have a real relationship with somebody. It really depends on you and how you expose yourself. If you're constantly going to a place where you just always have to be around other Americans, then you're not gonna learn anything.
Hold on, did y'all date while she was working the 7 days?
Yeah.
So hold on, this is a woman because we
You got to
often
stay
hear
at
that.
the resort.
We hear that all the
No, I
time.
didn't stay at the resort. I
We
give
hear
her a
that all the
slot.
time
I
in
give her a slot,
America.
yeah.
These women say, I work too hard to be coming home and doing this and that and the third. This is a woman in a different country.
Yeah, she works 7 days a week. She'll cook dinner. But you know what? Because the fact that I was married, I understood the hardship.
Right.
So I'll take care of the dishes.
That was nice of you.
Yeah.
Admirable.
That was nice of you, man.
Dishes for two. I got it.
I know. I've done dishes too.
No, but I'm just saying. Like, but the thing is, you have to understand. But understand, in her culture,
You're killing
in
me.
her culture, most Latin culture, most men don't do shit.
That's true. Nah.
Yeah,
what that Dominican
no,
girl
they
might have
macho.
told us.
I know. I got you.
Most men don't do shit. So the thing is, the fact that I understood the work that she did
That's
or whatever,
true.
so I always made sure, like, hey, listen, because of me, she been to at least, she came to the States. I flew her into the States.
Hold on,
met
you
her,
brought her
that's
to the
right.
home?
Yeah.
too?
Got her flew
You
down.
met her?
Yeah, I met her.
Hold on,
I got to meet her.
hold on, was she
He met her here
bad?
in Atlanta.
She was nice.
She was
Yeah,
nice.
He brought her to my hookah lounge, my buddy's hookah lounge. Yeah,
Look, the one you built.
the one I built.
Hold on.
The one I built.
Hold on, did she?
Hey, I only go to places that I built.
I was about to say
Because I
that.
know it's not gonna fall.
Against all of them.
Hold on, was she black?
She was black.
She was Taino.
What
the hell that
call
mean?
it?
Hold on.
Is it black or Morena?
No, she's Taino.
Taino?
She's Indian, like Indian.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
What would she be considered here in the States?
Thai and Latino?
She's Spanish, but her ethnicity is Taino.
Okay.
Is that
I've
Thai?
never been
and-
to DR,
No,
so I
that's
don't
like
know.
the natives. The natives.
Of DR.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sitting here
okay,
trying to
okay.
blend words and shit.
So
Right.
like the thing is, like we'll go out and like dudes will look at it and women will look at us like they couldn't figure what she was, and I was getting the looks, the stares. Like,
bet you
what
was.
the hell is this?
Her skin
you know?
tone would be closer to probably yours.
Okay.
Oh,
You
so she
know,
look
don't
black,
let the
though.
light fool you.
But the thing is,
Damn, that's
her
crazy.
hair was like down to her ass.
Yeah,
Could have
she
donated
did.
that.
She had that.
Yeah. So the thing
Didn't
is,
go for sale.
Were you, hold on,
They
were
buy
you in
it.
love with her?
I mean, I loved her.
Damn. So why'd y'all call it quits?
I don't say we call it quits. It's just like right now I'm not ready to.
You
settle
a
down.
fucking player. That's why he
No,
be
no,
running
no,
through these
you-
motherfuckers.
Remember
You-
level two?
Yeah, he level two.
But you-
level two.
You also talking about somebody that's
Level
been
two for a long
through.
time, you know.
You talking about somebody that's been through the gauntlet. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I had a nasty divorce, custody battle.
Granted, yeah.
I have no desire to
Respect.
get back into that.
Respect.
So for me, it's all about an experience.
Respect.
If you're looking for something more than that, then I'm not that person.
See,
that-
I'm scared of that. I'm scared of that being my life.
It's real. out
Wait,
here.
wait.
Like,
That's
guys, look. Let me tell you this. When I was going through the divorce proceedings, I saw a grown man cry
oh
in the courthouse, and I was just. And the thing is, you hear the man crying, but you don't want to look at him because you see the pain he was going through. He didn't see his daughter for like a year.
Have you ever been to a child support hearing?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
Child
worst.
support
the real
hearing.
shit.
That's
Those
the
guys
worst.
get chumped
Yeah.
Facts.
by their baby mama,
And the lawyer.
ex-wife, and the lawyer, and the child support representative.
Yeah.
And,
They
the
get
judge
chumped,
too their ass
and the
out.
judge will get on them. And
You ain't got no friends in that motherfucking child
Dude,
support court.
they break you right there. They
And
try
that's
to break
why,
you.
like during my case,
Damn, you been in child support, bro?
I
I've been
actually
in child
hired an
support.
attorney.
I've been to all that stuff.
I hired an attorney.
Suspended life
Oh,
and
you
And I
did?
always
everything.
advise guys like, listen, if you're gonna go through a divorce or anything,
You a
get an
Cleveland
attorney.
nigga.
Getting
all
an attorney
day.
is worth it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
the
yeah,
city.
yeah. Absolutely.
It's worth it.
What, hiring an attorney?
Yeah, I hired an attorney.
So, because a lot of men, I hear a lot of black men's gripe about getting married. So let me ask y'all this: would y'all ever
Get
revisit?
married again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get married again.
I would do it.
Oh,
So-
I thought you were saying you stay away from
I
that.
told you I was trying to.
I'm not in a rush.
bring my girl
Right.
here.
So let me ask y'all this,
But I'll
because
get married
a
again.
lot of black men's gripe, especially black men who, one, ain't got shit, and two, ain't never been married. A lot of their gripe is they're afraid to get married because they're gonna lose half.
Most guys don't have shit.
But let me tell you something.
Say, hold on.
I'm tell you,
Where
go
the
ahead.
back at again? I need you to say that. What them 30,000?
Yeah, most black men don't have shit to lose.
You better upgrade from that.
so-
Hold on.
Hold on, I
You
want-
better upgrade from that forklift certification and at least get a CDL before you talking about losing half of $15
I want to
an
hear
hour.
what Mr. Brown Stadium here got to say.
Tired of this shit,
There you
man.
go. I would say I went through a lot of adversity in my divorce. So one of the most painful things, obviously, I don't have the time with my kids. I kind of lost my kids, and I had the ex-wife from hell.
Oh, so hold on.
Yeah.
So she didn't let you see the kids?
Well, she tried. She went through that phase. I had to get a lawyer for all that stuff. I had to get a lawyer. I paid like what was it, $40,000 I paid on a lawyer.
So hold on. So
You pay somebody Spellman tuition.
Yeah,
Hold on,
to be able to see my son.
So your wife could, a wife can keep her kids from
Oh,
seeing the husband though.
So what happens? What happens is, like I work in development.
Yeah.
So in 2007, 2008, my industry was hit, and that's the same time I got
Oh
divorced.
yeah. That's
So,
when the bubble hit.
Yeah, that's when the bubble hit.
Yeah.
So I was upside down for a minute. So I was
Damn.
grinding. So I'm trying to broker deals with her. Like, look, we can still. This is what I'm going through, but I'm still. I'll take care. I took care of you for 11 years. I took care of the whole family. So look out. But she like, nah. The judge said you got to pay this, and that's what I want. I ain't taking
Oh,
nothing
she ain't
else.
give you no
but,
grace.
But she took the money. She did take cash money.
Yeah.
I was informal. I did it the wrong way.
Gotcha.
So one thing, like men that's going through divorces and or guys that's just on child support, don't lie to yourself. Deal with the agency, because what got me through it, I changed my mentality. I said I got to make child support my friend. I can't make child support like this thing that I just don't want to do because I'm used to being
handle
in the house.
business.
Handle your business. Make child support your friend. They not gonna lie. When you pay them, they not gonna say you didn't pay the money.
True.
But
They document.
Yeah. But mom, she gonna say, oh, I didn't get the money.
And that's what I was.
Will this matter even if you got the receipts?
Even if you got the receipts, they still at their discretion.
Damn.
They because they can
Yeah.
say what's a gift. So say you pay, and this is what I looked into. Say you got child support, and you pay your child support that month.
Yeah.
If you don't say this is child support,
Right.
it can be a gift. It can be for baseball. It can be for whatever they say it's for. That's not to support the child.
And then on top of that, if you have child support, that means you have a court order
Damn.
that says you got to pay it.
Oh yeah, I've been on child
Yeah,
support.
yeah.
before.
So what happens?
Wait,
is-
what?
I've been on child support before. I told you that
Yeah.
before.
I'm about to shoot him. in
Yes.
the
So what
fucking
happens is
forehead.
the judge can say you were on child support, you were working with the child support agency, and this is how you were supposed to pay. You didn't do it. So the judge can make that decision not to look at those gift payments or those direct payments.
Right, right,
You
right.
made- So she can make that decision. But I said once I made child support, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna pay child support. They don't lie about if they either received it or they didn't.
Yeah.
And so
I mean, just to chime in, like, look, for me, because I had my attorney, every money that I was sending to my ex-wife at the time, I actually kept a record of it.
Fact.
So when the judge decided to make his final decision, he said, Kenol, Mr. Thomas, can you actually make a lump sum payment right now? I said, yes. And he said, all right, just give her $2,000 right now, and we'll start from scratch. Took out a checkbook out, wrote the check.
right.
So hold on,
I had
well,
that,
He
I
said he
had that
did
too.
his. He said he did his during the bubble burst.
Okay.
So he
No,
was in a-
he had an attorney. He didn't have an attorney.
The first time I did not have an attorney.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So when I went with
I didn't want to take any chances.
the in 2016, in fact, the week that I went to meet him for Cuba,
Yeah.
I had an attorney. I did with the child support hearing and the custody
Mark, they
hearing.
can hear your ass on the mic. Motherfucker,
Hey,
old
guys,
big,
y'all
big lip
singing.
ass
Keep in
motherfucker.
mind, I paid about.
He hurt me.
I paid over $20,000.
He hurt me.
And attorney fees?
Right.
Attorneys and court fees.
Hold on, this is before you got to child support?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now just think.
Just think about that stuff.
Think about this. What? Hold on. Let's go back a few episodes. when we talked to
Mama,
Cam.
this is why I ain't got no kids yet, Mama.
Let's
I just wanna
hold
let you
on.
know that's
Think
all
about
good.
when we talked to Cam. He said you gotta pay for your right to pay. You gotta earn your right to pay for freedom of speech.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So what he
No,
was
I told Cam that Boyce Watkins said that, but Cam said that too.
okay. So
Yeah.
I heard what Cam said.
Yeah.
He basically said you gotta have enough money, and this is why black men need to be in a position to have enough money to pay for a lawyer. Is what he was getting.
You gotta
to.
pay for a lawyer.
And he
You
was
gotta
talking
have it.
about gun laws, but it transfers over now when you talk about dating, relationships, and when black men talk about their skepticism for getting married. It's like at this point in life when you got the gears turning, it's you have to find the value of it.
Yeah.
I'm different than Miko.
Hold on, what you mean?
You got to find the value of marriage.
I'm
hold on.
more marriage minded than you are.
Right. That's why I
Alright.
said I'm different than Miko.
Oh, all right.
My wife, she in nursing school now, but she plans on working. I never saw myself being the head of household in that way.
That's true.
Right.
And I
We
fell
used to talk
into
about
that
this all
role.
the time. It was actually reversed.
And
but that's
Miko
true.
was always the guy who would fly a woman out, do these
See,
extravagant
why he
things.
always got to air my
I was just throwing. Miko was
that's
willing
good.
I
to
mean,
do
let's keep in
that.
mind, I don't have an issue flying a woman out to come to spend time with me.
Oh,
That's
bro.
never been.
Where
Where are we
I'll
going
America.
here?
Keep in mind, I've flown women out from Colombia.
Hey,
Okay.
250.
So, yeah, 250 on
Oh,
Spirit Airlines.
sorry, no, 179 on Spirit.
I mean, hey, I use Spirit Airlines for everything.
Hey, she
so
got here,
trust me.
didn't she?
If she's too bougie for Spirit Airlines, then we don't need to talk.
Look,
Right.
So it's all good.
Some women have preferences.
but this what I hold
Ain't
on.
no
This,
preference if I'm paying for it.
this what I
Facts.
tell.
I
This,
like that.
This what I tell people too. When you travel overseas, and I meant to say
But hold
this
on,
earlier.
can I just ask them this?
Go ahead.
I just want to know is there value? I just want to cap this conversation.
Okay.
Is there value in being married as a black man? Did you find yourself gathering useful things that you needed to apply to
You
your
know what?
life? during marriage?
I enjoy being a husband, and I enjoy being a father. I've never been the type of guy that go out to the strip clubs, that do all that extra shit. That never been me.
Bottle.
So
Pass the bottle, nigga. God damn.
I'm trying to break the ice.
Go
Chill.
ahead.
I mean, honestly, the value depends on the person. It's very subjective. I mean, the way Trell sees marriage may be different than the way I see it. But like even now, I prefer to be in a relationship. I prefer to just chill, relax, be at home, and travel.
So you're a level 2.
He's strong level
what?
2. He's strong level 2. Level 2.
Oh,
do
yeah,
you-
level.
overseas?
Yeah.
I'm level 2.
So Trell, do you see the value in?
I see it. I would say for me, being a family man
yeah.
trumps being a single man all
Yeah.
day.
Damn, for real.
All day.
That's what
All
I be
day.
telling Mark Goof at, and that's why I tell
It
all my
trumps being a
married
single
friends.
man all day.
I tell all my married friends this: you don't want what's out here on these streets. You're not built for this.
Hold on, time out. All my life I had to fight, and now that I'm married, I'll be fighting for I have the hardest discussions I've ever had.
The thing is this.
I fire people for a living.
Listen to these seasoned
I
married men.
hire and fire
Get
people for
Get
a
some
living.
game from these seasoned married men. Go ahead, Trell.
The thing is the kind of wife.
Yeah.
You know, and so what happens is if you are already married to a woman that's don't have the mentality of the women that we're talking about, you're gonna have to lead her.
Yeah.
You got to get her exposed.
Ugh.
You got to get her exposed to different culture. You got to do things with her. She got to be trained, and it can happen because I see a lot of guys from outside the country.
Yeah, when
they
married
come
women.
here. They're married the women here, and I know a woman who converted to one guy's religion, all that stuff.
I saw that on
And
90 Day
working,
Fiance.
and he was selling purses. He was selling purses down at Underground.
God damn. Hold on, he came here
shit
and met
was
a
long.
wife.
And was
That was long-
bagging.
What?
And was bagging.
That was long ago.
Because
Underground.
because their mentality different. Because what he would say, American men don't lead their women.
Yeah.
They don't lead their women, and that's true.
Even like
No.
in the Haitian culture,
Yeah.
like for me, being raised in the Haitian culture by even my mother, she raised 6 kids by herself. She never once fixed her mouth and said, "I'm a strong black independent."
Right,
Never
right.
once. I heard that shit.
Ken, you better stop because I just talked to somebody about this. I just talked to a woman about the negatives of independence.
Yeah,
We use this as a survival tactic.
but it's not.
Oh, we use this as a way of life when it's really a survival tactic. Independence is something that you need to live on your own because you are not communal enough.
Yeah.
We have been independent our whole goddamn
yeah.
alive.
Well,
That's the only way we knew to live, and we know it's also we were raised to like especially when you tutor about older, mature men, you don't really reach your higher self until you find it in partnership.
Yeah.
Right.
But I like what you said too. American men have a problem leading women.
Yeah.
It's so
women.
funny when we see the dichotomy, right? Because when I talk to people over in different countries, what they say is they have their own gripes about their men or their women,
Right.
and then we have our own gripes. It's very much a grass is greener, and I really be wanting to figure out how we meet in the middle of all of this.
From talking to, I'll say from talking to men of the places that I go to, like Brazil, Colombia. When I talk to those guys, they'll say that the women just want money.
Oh, overseas?
Yeah, they'll say, oh, they just want money because their earning potential is low.
The guys will say the girls want money?
Yeah, because their earning potential is
gotcha,
low.
gotcha.
Right.
And so they can't touch the goal that they want. But it's like when they get here, because I met a guy he's an Uber driver. I did an Uber. And he told me, you know what, I used to complain about the women back in my country. But here, man, it is rough.
Right.
One, he's a Colombian guy. So he's in the Latin community that's here. So he don't have the same variety that he had back home, where it's like 20-1. Here, it's like 2 to 3 to 1.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
Within his
maybe
within his community.
within that community.
How dark is he?
How dark is? I mean, he's a typical Latin. He's a yellow.
Oh, I thought he was my
yellow.
complexion.
Yeah, he's a little lighter
Tell
than you
him
are.
to holler at me. I
He
got
look like
him.
a Jose.
Tell him I got him.
Yeah.
I got
So
him.
it's rough.
I mean, just keep in mind, like most men in other countries, they tend to have more of the machismo,
Macho, right?
That's what I was going to talk about.
mindset. Black Americans, we don't have that.
And
So
that's
laid
what
back.
that's one of
don't
the
have
major complaints I heard about from women from Colombia, women from DR, women from
But they
Mexico.
like that we are this way. Like American men.
They like that American men are more benevolent, right? So it's not a what I say goes. It is
Right.
what it is. I got my idea. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm gonna validate that.
They love that. part.
In a Latin culture, it is whatever he say, it goes, and you submit to. And mind you, they're not making what we
And
make.
That's in a lot of cultures, even most of the African
I mean, to
cultures.
be honest,
Absolutely.
They-
I
I
mean,
think
to be
big
honest,
time like
anything
that.
outside the U.S., man leads. Period.
Right.
There's
Except
there's no discussion
outside of the
There's-
Western
right.
culture.
Yeah.
So I
there's no
say that.
discussion.
So when I hear black women, a lot of black women complain about black men. I always say
They don't have
black
many
American.
options.
You
They don't
said,
have-
hold on. You said
A
what?
lot of men in other countries, they
black-
laugh at us.
Look, I'm gonna say this.
They laugh at us in other
Black
countries.
American women do not have a lot of options overseas because
overseas.
men overseas would not tolerate the shit that they do there.
Black American men are the most liberal men
Yes,
on the
we
planet.
are. We are.
We great. We give our women the most.
We
with
get
the-
laughed at.
Hold on, we about to
Get
get
laughed
into
at.
it. Let's go.
real.
laughed at
That's
by
real,
other men in
bro.
other
And
countries.
Trell, let me holler at you. And so look, y'all hear the gripe because we all in the. I don't know if you're in the group. We in the same group.
I'm in the black. All right.
Man travel.
Yeah,
in the
I'm
black
in the group. What the fuck
All
are
right,
you talking about?
we all in the
I
same
made
travel
posts in
group.
that motherfucker multiple times. I've tagged you in posts. But
It
go
don't
ahead.
matter.
I think I put you in the group.
No, not at all.
Ken, did I put him in the group?
Bacchus
I don't
did.
know.
Oh, all right. Go
All
ahead.
right.
I probably
But
need to post more.
Look,
like alert
but
right
the
now.
other part is that's not the point. The point is we're in other travel groups too.
Yeah.
Right.
On them travel groups, you don't see if somebody have a group travel whatever. Somebody say, "Hey, the group's going here." You see mostly black women. You don't see black men.
Yeah.
So the perception is black men don't travel.
Right.
One, I always say, why the fuck would I travel with a bunch of people and then box myself in? And
Exactly.
then,
A bunch of women with
A bunch
options.
of-
You know
if
you're going
you-
to a country that the options is going to
The
be.
reason that we not traveling in black groups is because one, no matter where I go, Black Man Travel has somebody there.
Fact.
Right.
I don't care if I go to Iran, somebody's there.
Somebody's there.
The other part is I'm never going to bring with sand to the beach when I know that Ken got his opinion about a place. He gonna tell me where to go.
Yep.
He gonna tell me where to stay. He gonna tell me how to maximize my experience.
I-
And the black dollar.
As a strip club advocate here in the city of Atlanta, I just want to let you black guys know who are listening, considering getting travel into your lifestyle. you would never get the kind of customer service overseas that you receive here
All right,
in
you know
these
what?
great
Let
street
me
clubs.
tell you.
We're gonna talk about
Go
the
ahead.
whole strip club.
Hold on,
thing.
before
You don't like strip clubs? The strip clubs here are popping though. You're never gonna
no,
go.
Hold on,
They're good
I want
time.
to touch on something before we go to strip
You can
clubs.
buy tickets.
I got strip clubs.
Okay.
My philosophy is when I go somewhere, I travel and I need to know how your strip clubs operate, how your party scene operate, how you treat black people or people of color in your country. I want to go before we go there because I love strip clubs. He loves strip clubs. Before we go there,
Design strip clubs. So
Oh,
we
shit,
done
man,
it.
12 went to it.
We good.
We
I designed caves. Hold on, them
We
caves
gotta
in
take
Greece.
you
He
to a
just
little
good old
Let me tell
blue
you something,
flame, my
guys,
sir.
Let me tell you something. When you hang out with Trell, you're gonna get the bottle service treatment hands down wherever he goes.
I gotta hang out with Trell more often.
Trell, we hanging
you
out,
guys,
bro.
look, there's a lot of movers and shakers in the group, man. That people they just so low key. They don't need to brag, man.
That's how a lot of
And
movers
Trell's
shakers
one
are.
of them. And trust me, every spot that I go to, bottle hookah on them. Say, hey, this for you.
Hookah guy.
Good to go.
We're going
Trell,
hookah.
we
Listen,
hanging out, Trell.
I might go
Black Men And
grab some
Cigars
hookah with him.
podcast is hanging out with Trell.
I might go get some hookah with him after this. Like, you built this? Okay. So hold on, before we
He
go.
does that too. He's like,
Okay,
yeah,
can I shout out a local?
this,
Can I
that,
shout out a
like-
local?
Yeah.
Peachtree, Atlanta.
Before we get off the.
Peaches, Atlanta.
Oh my! Shout
Hey,
out to
chill
Tom.
out.
Sonic.
You design it. You design peaches.
Yeah, I did Peaches.
Hey,
We did
shout out to
Peaches.
peaches, which is now.
What's up tonight?
Hold on,
To the
time
building.
Shout
out.
out to the flame.
Hold on, peaches be. I'm
Nard.
it's a little rant. Peaches be pissing me off because they only open 2 nights a week.
They do. Well, they got some legal.
I
they got-
love Peaches, bro. Peaches used to be my spot on Tuesday night.
You like getting
Thursday
shot.
night. Bro, they used to have some of that. First off, let's be true. Y'all, you been to strip clubs here?
I've been to Blue Flame like 10 years ago.
Oh, the flame is
God
fun.
damn, 10
But
years
they
ago.
scam.
Oh my,
Girl,
I love
they scam.
Oh, yeah, you
girls
definitely
there.
Shout out to
scam.
shout out to all my college roommate. I mean, not roommates. Classmates that went they worked there.
Trell.
I got you.
Let's tell the truth. Most of the girls work at most of the clubs.
Right. Yeah, they work various because of the license.
Exactly. So it'd be crazy if you're gonna go to one strip club and pay $10 to get here. $10 to dance here for the same girl that's dancing for $5 at Peaches.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm But hold on, now I'm gonna get off strip club. I want to focus on travel. So
No. We can talk about
Oh,
it.
Look,
I
but
mean, hey.
let me tell you something about my strip club experience.
let's go, brother. I'm here.
Versus
Let's go.
stateside and
No,
I was about to say
We're
that.
going to
Yeah.
talk about strip clubs overseas.
Oh,
Yeah.
now
Look,
we can talk about
the
that.
first strip club I went to, and coming from Atlanta, and first time I traveled outside the country, I lived in Atlanta for at least 10 years, so I was accustomed to the strip club. So,
Hey.
but it gets no better in Atlanta for
Thank
me.
you.
In the
I
States.
agree.
Yeah,
In the
I
States
know,
or-
I know he got a different answer.
In the
right?
States or period?
I think in the States.
Period.
In the States.
For me, it's period.
No.
All right.
What?
You
don't-
No.
Better than Atlanta?
No.
Overseas?
Miami.
Let me tell you.
Miami's better than Atlanta.
Uh,
Hold-
if
hold
you
on,
We went
let-
to Blue Flame 10 years ago.
Let
That's
me-
when BMF songs was popping
Hold
up.
on, let me stop right now because I told you, Miko is so 285 that he don't understand.
Look, listen,
Mark, I've been to strip clubs in damn near every state I visit, bro.
look,
Ain't
Mike,
no
look,
strip
about
club
in
like
the
the one
States.
in Atlanta.
285
I went overseas,
inside
bro.
or outside?
Nah, where? Which strip club you went to overseas?
He went to one.
Which one?
The one in Columbiana.
No, which one?
Don't
What
even
is it
know the
called?
name.
Playa de Lama or some shit like
What the fuck
that?
is that?
I went to Girls
It's the
Goes
biggest
Girls.
strip club there
Yeah,
in
never been to
Medellin.
India.
Medellin.
in Medellin.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what's the name of the strip club?
The
though?
biggest strip club out there.
The first
Which
thing
one?
that surprised me.
I went to a few. He went to one.
Alright.
The first thing that surprised
It's
me
not valid
in a
enough.
strip club
Okay.
overseas, it was in Medellin, Colombia. I was waiting for a lap dance. They don't do lap dance.
Thank you. Hold on. They do 3-second lap dances at in Colombia.
No, because
at the strip club.
It's the reason why, and I can't say the reason why.
Oh no, why don't I'm gonna
I'll
say the
let
reason
Ken
why.
say the reason why.
I'm gonna say the reason why. They doing it to showcase. Now listen,
It's just, exactly.
it's
okay.
it's
just
a
what's
listen.
available.
It's now I will say, even though I love my strip clubs in Atlanta, the girls overseas at the strip clubs, them chicks are like runway model bad.
Bad.
Bring to the house, married.
You ain't been to
bad.
one though.
I'll set the scene.
That's true.
Let me set the
That's true.
scene.
But
That's true.
I would say globally, I haven't seen.
But they don't
I
shake
haven't- I
ass
haven't-
like
I
that,
haven't
bro.
seen-
Not.
but
I'll tell you what they do. Go ahead.
the ATL strip scene, the way they dance on a pole. I don't think you're not gonna get that nowhere else.
Thank you.
The
Thank
way they
you.
dance on a pole,
the way,
that they dance on a pole,
no.
right?
Thank
That
you.
they do, yes.
The
Because the
service-
music
but
different.
but the service you get
Thank you.
is gonna be different. is going to be
Alright,
different overseas.
go,
So
Ken.
so
Let's
it's
go,
two
Ken.
different
Let-
types.
let-
It's two
let-
different
let- let
types
us speak on it. We
of.
gonna-
I think it's two different types of levels. There's levels to
agree.
this.
Thank you.
So what
Yeah.
happens is we know the stateside. Look,
Bullshit.
stateside they don't have the freedom. They don't have the same freedom that they do overseas.
Yes, they do.
Overseas, what they do overseas, from my experience in the strip club, they show you what's available. They show you what's available. They're not trying to do all that dancing and all that stuff. They trying to hit home runs.
Right. Boom.
All right, so you guys ready to hear the?
Let's go, Ken.
All right.
Ready to get it started.
I've been to
The
30
Ken
coun-
truth.
No,
This is the Ken hour.
I've been to 30 countries, over 30 countries.
30.
And
Again.
We're the best strip club.
the best strip club in
good.
South Africa.
Okay, South Africa.
Let me tell you this.
Look.
First of all, Miami tops Atlanta, hands down. Period. Most girls from Atlanta, they come down to Miami because they know that.
Because dudes pay exorbitant amounts. The girls in Miami strip clubs don't always get butt ass
see,
naked.
you haven't gone to the right spots, but
That's
that's
true.
Miami.
Now I give you that.
We're talking about overseas shit.
Okay. He said that's overseas shit. Let's go.
What's
You took it out the
the
country.
whole
Right.
okay? What's
You
the
won
whole
that one.
premise
That's
of you going to a strip club?
I'm going to be fed a fantasy. I want to kick it with
Fuck
cool
your
girls.
fantasy. I'm there to get fucked.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Talk to
I'm
me.
not there to throw my hard working money just to see your ass shake your ass. Why just take that and I could just take you upstairs and just fuck you?
But it's so much work, man.
No,
It's so much work,
no.
and I gotta put all
No,
that.
but
trust-
that's-
and,
that's what I'm
wait.
saying.
And also
There's
too,
difference over
damn,
there, though.
we can take it to the next level. We can hit up the thermos.
Thermos.
Oh, you don't know about thermos, huh?
Nah, I don't know about
Tell them about
All right, you
thermos.
never did the movie Rush Hour
Yeah.
Rush Hour 3?
Oh,
With
when
the
they came to
rose?
line up.
with the rose on?
Heavenly foot.
Okay, I've never been to
Not
those.
heavenly.
You
Those
go
are
to
nice.
thermos in
Heaven
Brazil.
on earth.
Yes, you go to thermos in Brazil. You change your clothes, you put your robe on.
I've never done that.
Hold on.
see-
You never saw Rush Hour when they had
I've seen it, but I
Ken-
thought it was a movie.
when he
Ken
whooped
kick it.
everybody
I
ass.
that it was reality.
Hey, wait,
It was
wait.
ass getting whipped.
Look, listen.
Hold on, so that is a reality?
Where you
That-
select your women?
That's the thing.
Where you
That's the
select
real
your
thing.
women?
Because I've been to swinger clubs.
No,
I've never been-
No. Heaven on earth massage.
Hold on, you didn't go to where he went. He said Therma. I want to talk about Therma.
One fucking.
All right.
He said it's the best, bro.
But keep in mind,
that's a high.
Most countries have that, where you literally change your clothes and wear a robe, and the girls are still dancing, but the thing is, they create an atmosphere where the women cater to you. Ain't about stumping your feet, slapping your ass, that dumb shit. Fuck all that.
Fuck
But,
that.
but that's a level though. That's level.
These girls are
If you
talented.
say stripping, that's a lower
But
level.
that's the thing. But
Yeah, but
True.
But the thing is, we all making that
level.
type of money where we should expect that type of level. Anything less than that, I don't want to experience.
But the culture in Atlanta, the strip culture in Atlanta is
I
not
know, but I'm just saying.
like that. That's
Can
the
I
point.
add?
But,
But
overseas,
but if you compare, that's what he's talking
Yeah.
about is better. But
You think so?
no,
hold up. Dude, once you
but what
experience
happens?
it,
What happens
you-
is
when you-
what
once you
happens-
experience it, you'll
when-
never
when-
go back to
when-
another
when
Atlanta
you,
strip
when
club
you go
again.
into like a club here, you're gonna party hard,
Yeah.
and you're gonna have some
And get your
meat in
dick hard
front of
and go
you.
home.
But can you
Yeah, but
party
you-
there?
Yes.
They party a little bit.
Your
yeah.
money
'cause-
goes further.
Listen,
Hell
no,
yeah.
it goes further all
When I
day.
was at them Columbia strip
Wait,
clubs,
hold up. You could party there. You could get a room with a jacuzzi and take 2 or 3 girls with you into that room and do the fuck you want. And guess what? And guess what? And guess what? And guess what?
I
And
like
guess
that.
what? And guess what?
I like that.
I'm spending less than $200.
Montreal.
I like that.
You just open his whole
So-
mind.
I like that, Ken.
So that's
God
a whole,
damn,
that's a whole
Ken.
different. That's a whole different level of fun.
God damn, Ken. Damn.
And look, if you mention Ken's name, you get a discount.
I mean, granted, guys, like a lot of the strip clubs overseas, they try to sell. They do like theme parties. So a lot of the strippers, when they go on stage, they all have like a theme to their dances. It's not you just shaking your ass and taking your clothes off. There's a bubble bath, oil dance. There's a threesome dance where they invite the guys to go on stage. They'll rip your clothes off. You're literally on your drawers, and they was trying to see which girl can make your dick hard the quickest.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've seen.
So,
Have you been
That-
to a
that-
strip club
that-
like that, Trell?
not like that. because after my first lap dance.
Yeah. At
After my
pinups.
first, no, after my first lap dance overseas.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a lap dance.
Exactly, bro.
It was a conversation. It was a broker.
And you know what?
But
No, wait. Even with the brokerage, like here's the thing is, most of those places, All right. If you want to smash, it's a fixed rate.
Yeah, it's fixed. I mean,
What they do is they charge you by the minutes. So there's 15-minute, 30-minute, hour, 2 hours. It depends whatever experience you want. If you're trying to just bust a quick nut, you could do the 15 minutes. I prefer to do more of the fantasy. So I like to get the jacuzzi with the bottle,
Bro.
and go in the room and just chill and relax.
For 60 minutes here in the strip club Atlanta, that's $5 a song. I'm spending about what, $360?
dude. Let me tell you something. Strippers in Atlanta.
That's crazy, bro.
The strippers in Atlanta will laugh at you
That's a
with,
fact,
with
bro.
$200 now.
That's a fact,
$200
bro.
don't get you nowhere in a major in
Well,
the
hold
urban
on.
strip
It depends
club.
on who y'all are now.
so-
Hold on. Now, because if you go to a little place around the corner called
No.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the name
I
of their
mean-
fruit?
I mean, guys, like, keep in mind,
it ain't gonna be the best apple, but it's gonna be a good apple.
There you go.
know what I'm
I
saying?
could go to a strip club in DR, which is the closest country next to us, right? I could smash a 10
Oh, facts.
at a strip club,
Facts.
$100.
Hold on. And she's going to treat you like a king.
Yeah.
Talk to you like a king. You're gonna feel like it's love. You're gonna be like, oh, she really
And that's the
fucking-
thing is, like, for me, it's like, you know, I'm not really a big strip club type person. However, every country that I go to, I gotta go to the strip club.
Right.
Like, I have to see it. I have
I'm
to
the
experience
same,
it.
bro. I got
And
to,
when
bro.
I do, it's just like, you know what? I don't believe in just throwing money there just to try to impress another man. Fuck that. I'd rather take that same money. Like, you know what? Let's go to the room.
I wanna
Right.
change it up a little bit. I wanna ask y'all this.
And let me say this
Oh,
for
go ahead,
Ken. Ken is experienced, and so all what he's talking about now is level 1 fun. So he's like,
Damn, there's
pretty much-
levels to this.
Yeah.
So
He
this
explained
is
it.
the level 1 fun he's talking about.
You just walked in the
But-
conversation. You
but
don't know what the
he's,
fuck we talking about.
But he's elevated. He has more. I mean, he knows all levels.
Yeah.
But level 1 fun is what he's talking about right now.
Damn, there's a level that goes higher than that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So let me ask you this. So, what would y'all recommend? So, what about for a black man that wants to travel overseas with his wife or his
recommend
lady
that.
of interest? What kind of countries would you even recommend for?
Every country, to be
You
honest.
go to the same country.
You go to the same country.
Some
The thing is,
countries.
Hell nah! Don't take yo.
no, I mean, seriously.
See, I keep telling. I think I told y'all. I tell people, like, when I went with my homie to Colombia, he was with the debauchery.
Which part of Colombia?
Cartagena.
There you
I
go.
would take her to Medellin.
Well, you can still take your wife to Cartagena too, though.
Right. I would take her to both. I tell
wouldn't
people
dare.
just like I
I
told.
wouldn't dare take my
See,
lady to
just
no
like I
goddamn
told my
Medellin.
Why
homie.
not?
Like I said, I would
Why not?
stay. We stayed next
The
to
women that
Parqueras.
work at fast food restaurants there are bad.
Okay.
What does that
Right.
mean?
That has nothing to
We
do
are
with you,
in
though.
Atlanta.
You have to trap. No,
Let
Let me tell you something.
them women overseas are
No, but
stupid bad.
I mean,
bro.
honestly, every woman outside the U.S. is super bad.
Okay, granted.
I'll say something.
Trying to
like,
go to.
you know, I have a place.
So
in,
travel with a secure woman.
I have a place in
Yeah, she has to be
Copacabana.
secure with herself. But
Right,
at the same
she has to be
time, for
secure.
me, like, I'm entering more into the swinger life, poly life. So I kind of expect.
Hold on, you got a Fat Life profile?
Huh?
You see, you ain't there.
No, I'm not there yet.
See, you ain't there.
That's what
Alright.
I'm entering.
You gotta
talk
holler
to
at
me,
me,
go.
bro. You gotta holler at me,
There you
bro.
go.
Next
There you go.
episode.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
you will do well though.
I'll
Go
say
ahead.
this. I have a place in Copacabana.
They love
I
dark
got a-
men.
I got
That's
a-
all I'm saying. Big dark men.
I
They
got
love
a girl that stays there. A lot.
Hold on. I thought you just said you was about to get married.
I have a girl that stays in my place in Copacabana. I have a,
Oh, okay.
You
got
said
it.
you was about to get married?
Well,
No,
you
I
love
said
her.
I was trying to. I'm in the process of
You in love with her.
bringing one here. Yeah,
Right.
I have a good one.
He didn't say that earlier.
Hold on. Do you love her?
I'll even rewind. Let me rewind.
Cause she
even
gonna watch
further.
this. Hey, Poppy.
This month I was supposed to have a baby, but he was born premature.
Yeah.
So
Oh, shit.
I lost him in February.
And
so
condolences,
yeah,
bro.
so I got to appreciate that. But so what happens is this though. When you talk about taking your wife on vacation to Brazil, do it big time. It's no problem. She gonna see women, but it's no problem. It's not
Yeah.
like it's a deal breaker or the husband gonna say, you know what, it's over. It's not gonna do that. But he may say, you know what, I wish I would have came here before. but for the most part, it's just gonna be thoughts.
You want to
Okay.
hear
You know.
something crazy? I actually
Yeah.
took one of the girls that I dated in Colombia to a swinger spot.
In Atlanta?
No, in Colombia, and we did
Two Atlantan.
First off, I didn't know there was a swinger spot in Colombia.
Yeah.
You just
The
think
swingers
you just-
everywhere,
you-
man.
You're thinking,
That's a fact.
Look, he's very Fulton industrial right now. You know what I'm talking about.
What I tell you?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly the spot I'm talking about.
Like, I took it to. We went to a swinger spot and we.
Trell, you to Atlanta. You an Atlanta motherfucker. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I'm just saying that we went to a swinger spot and we did a couple swap. Yeah,
And she was down with the get down.
she was down. With
What
it.
was that like?
It was cool.
It was cool.
So
cool.
she
Yeah.
wasn't
I'm
funny
asking
style
questions.
afterwards.
Anyway.
I'm gonna say this
Cool, man.
because
I enjoyed it.
I'm
to
gonna
be
tell you
honest.
this because when couples aren't married and they just boyfriend girlfriend doing the thing, when you do swaps and shit like that, a lot of the time women can get really insecure about, and men can get insecure about that exchange.
Well, here's the crazy
I
thing
noticed
is,
that on threesomes too.
Yeah, true.
I had two.
Threesomes,
I had
the chicks that
threesomes.
the one you finish on, the other one's a little mad about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta have rules set up, but either way,
It's
a
a
lot of
process.
girls say they cool with shit like that, but they don't really until they get in the experience and they see you with it and they feel that, oh, he might actually like that and be connected to that. I'm concerned about that.
Yeah. I mean, well, the thing is, like, for me, I'm, like I said before, the next relationship I get into, I may want to pursue that swinger lifestyle with my mate. So,
What
that's something-
made you get interested in it?
I've always been into that. It's just I never expressed myself to do it. But now that at 43 years old, I'm getting older, it's like, fuck it. I'm
Yeah.
just do me. So, like, any girl that I mess with is like, look, we're going to do a threesome. That's something that I want. That's something I expect.
Hold on, have you ever done a threesome before?
I've done plenty of
He
Oh, so-
said any girl.
So hold on,
That
so
mean it's regular.
So
Yeah.
that's cause Ken, I gotta say, like, at some point you get tired.
Tired of what?
You get tired of all the work it takes to maintain so much.
Stay in the gym.
It's
Eat-
work.
Eat clean.
Boy,
It's a job.
Boy,
and
you
I
don't
think-
see this?
Stay
You
in
don't
the
see
gym.
this?
It's
This
what it is.
cyborg I'm sitting next to?
He's speaking just like a bull right now.
He a
These white
machine.
women watching this who looking for a bull.
And
He
guess what?
don't know them fat life words.
Hey,
That's them kink words.
Hey, hold on,
bull.
hold on. I've had 2 cuckold experiences. A black couple.
Real
Hold on, what's funny? We
Bad
just
boy.
talked about that last
I had 2
episode.
of them. I had 2 of them.
I
I had a
boy.
black couple. I had a black couple. and I had a white couple.
I know. When you got the gift, you got to give
No, that
the gift.
level is another level.
Right.
I don't have a name for it.
I haven't been up there.
But
I'm looking at
I will say
It's-
one thing I've never
No,
done.
the
is-
Milky
No,
Way.
I had
We
one
call
in
it the
Fort
Milky Way.
Lauderdale
How
and
about
I had
that?
one in Chicago.
Damn.
It was here in the States.
Okay.
in the States.
I like
I
that.
call
Them
it
Latin
Black
man-
couple. The black couples were 2 doctors. 2 very well-off doctors.
Uh-huh.
$2.
Husband and wives.
Oh, motherfuckers be surprised.
But that's what you have in
professionals
that.
that's
That's what you
into
have in
this.
that circle.
No,
though.
I believe. Listen, that's what we got. I believe it's professionals because they're more open-minded. They're more, they're more cultural.
They can afford the secrecy.
Right.
We just came here. And
When
changed
you
it.
limit it to your ideas within a impoverished community, you don't get that
Let me
experience.
tell you this:
No more.
the black couple, they lived in the South Side, in the
Hold on,
South
the South Side is
in the
dangerous.
South Loop,
Suburbs?
in the South Loop.
Oh,
Loop,
okay.
in the
Chicago.
Loop, South Loop,
Okay,
downtown
okay,
Chicago. 2 well-off doctors with a beautiful flat. Like the whole entire flat was their house.
Kids in the next room.
They were swingers, and the husband says, "Like, listen,
Disrespectful.
I don't know how they've been swinging for a while.
they've been swinging for a while,
Okay,
and the wife
good.
is
That's good.
Unfit
like
parent.
she had
Fine.
surgery. But
I believe it.
fine as hell,
I believe
man.
it. I believe it.
I'm dancing with the wife in the club. She's buying me drinks. I'm like, who the hell's buying me these drinks? It was the husband buying me drinks.
Yep.
But I didn't know. This whole time.
No, bro, it go like
Yeah.
this, bro. It's not
The
no
whole-
weird shit, bro.
I get it,
Whoa.
but I was
I
thrown
know,
off by
with
that.
The
You
whole-
gonna buy a nigga drink too?
Look, we on the same page. Y'all into some other shit.
I'm just saying, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Threesomes was it for me.
When you a big dark man and you gifted, you gotta give it
Look,
sometimes,
big
baby.
dark man. We just.
right.
I'm a little brown man. You a little dark man.
There you go.
Well, here's the thing: is like we're dancing, whatever. To cut it short, the husband. I met the husband at the bar.
Yeah.
He introduced himself like, "Hey, yeah, you've been dancing with my wife." I'm like, "Oh shit, sorry, no disrespect." He said, "No, that's cool. This is her night." I said, "Her night." It's like, "Yeah, this is her night. You know, my wife wants to take you home." And it's just like, "Well, would you be interested?" It's like, "Okay."
There you
I was
go.
just like, "Fuck, I've been drinking." It's like fuck, it's all
right.
good. We go to the house. I'm amazed how beautiful this house looks. It's like they took the whole entire flat and made it to a 1 full house.
Damn.
Because they gutted the whole entire thing. So from the basement all the way to the 3rd floor, they gutted so you can see the entire house.
Oh shit! So you can see the top ceiling
Yeah.
on the 3rd floor. That's crazy.
So
That's beautiful though.
The wife takes me, gave me a shower. We took a bath together while the husband's just, cooking us breakfast and shit.
That was nice of him. He's
To
Yeah.
be a big black man
He's
in
a really
America,
nice
bro.
Such a gentleman. I love
Wait.
it.
I
The
know, this is
hospitality,
crazy,
right?
man. This is crazy. So we go in the room. We going at it. We fucking everything. I didn't know the whole time the husband was in the corner looking.
Through a double mirror.
No. He was sitting there. He had a chair.
Miko knew.
Where he sat. No, but I didn't know until I turned around and I saw a leg. I'm like, a guy in there. But at that point, she's like, ignore him. Just continue pleasing.
You're
You
like,
better stay
Ignore
focused.
him.
You better
Ignore
stay
him.
focused.
We're
boy.
fucking.
You're like, I'm just making sure you're not running.
Finish off in her mouth. I finished off in her mouth. Like she wanted
Facts.
to suck me off, but I finished
Facts.
him off in her mouth. He came and kissed her.
Wow, they are really into the lifestyle.
You're like, are you okay, honey?
Wow.
Yeah, and
You okay?
he kissed her and
He ain't
rubbed her
hurt you,
down.
did
He rubbed it down, and next thing you know, it's like I went downstairs, put my clothes on. Breakfast, a spread was on the table.
Wow.
But no naked women.
No. I sat down, ate breakfast, and they both came down. I guess they had sex afterward. They had sex after I went downstairs. And we came down, we had breakfast talk, and by 6 a.m., I was gone.
So let me ask you,
And still didn't go to sleep.
I ain't gonna sleep.
would you?
Right.
I ain't gonna sleep.
So, but you
3
still,
hours, right?
but you still keep in contact with the couple.
No, I didn't keep in contact. They
You didn't even get an email?
No, they said they didn't want to stay in contact.
Oh, got you. All right.
It was just like
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, it's like
I
that
get it.
sometimes. I didn't
And
take it
it's good
personal.
that way because in case
Right.
he have complaints. Hey man, you beat my pussy in, man.
Well,
I can't even. It don't even feel the same, man.
That's what
What'd
the
you do
swinger
to her?
couples got to know about
Yeah,
having
there's
rules.
rules to this shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask y'all this: being that y'all travel so much, what's the most position the country y'all were in, and it was the most dangerous position? Like you really felt like your life was in danger. Where were you, and what was the scenario?
I was
We're
in
gonna start-
South Africa for me.
All right, we're gonna start with Troy.
I haven't really had a compromising position where I just felt like I wasn't safe.
Really?
The first time I would say maybe Salvador Bahia was the first feeling, but it was all in my mind.
Why is that?
Because I was at I don't know if you've heard of a candomblé. It's a religion that's practiced in Brazil that was it was mixed. It's a mixed African religion. When the slaves they mixed all their religions together, and voodoo is part of it. So it's very.
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, so voodoo is part of that religion, and I was in a favela, and that's not what made me feel weird. It was the way that's beating the drums.
That thunder.
dude. Exactly, that's a good word. The thunder goes
See,
through
I'm
you,
Haitian, so I'm used to
dude. I can see why they banned the drums in the States during slavery because that drum is a bad motherfucker.
Oh, so it was something you like. You could feel the energy from.
Yeah,
behind
I
it.
left. And so
Hey.
let me finish this.
Okay.
So what happened is, I told my buddy, I said, "Get me out of here." I said, I
me outta here.
got to use the restroom. And so,
Hold on, was your buddy up?
Yeah, my buddy was a taxi driver. He's a Brazilian guy.
Okay, so he's a native.
Yeah, he was driving us around, and I was with a girlfriend and her mom, and so they stayed. I told them I was gonna go to the restroom, and so
Dipped off.
our taxi driver or Uber driver, he took me to his community, and when he took me to his community, he said, "Look, you good." All I saw was we going up a steep hill, so I'm going to the real favela, and I'm not on no favela tour. It's like 11 o'clock at night, so this is the real deal. So that was probably the most, because when I get up there, it was some girls fighting over a guy. It was fights all over the place, to be honest with you, but that I felt uncomfortable. That's the most uncomfortable I ever felt. I never been in a compromising position because I'm a level 2 guy. And so I think it's easier at
go
the
with
level
the
That's
1.
GFE.
Yeah,
That's
right,
GFE.
Right. So I'm a level 2 guy. So
Yeah.
at the level 1, I think you can encounter those a lot easier because those girls are kind of sketchy. Some of them.
No,
not all
yeah,
of
you
them.
right. No,
Yeah,
a lot of
run,
them.
you can run into sketchy situations.
That's true. Yeah,
A little easier.
that's true.
You know,
Well-
in at all levels you can, but
Yeah.
but level 2
It's more a little
so
bit more
so far
secure.
I haven't. I've
Hey
been
guys,
lucky.
I just want to give you a quick history lesson with the drums. Like,
Yeah.
being Haitian,
Hey.
we love the drums. Keep in mind during the start of the Haitian
I ain't
Revolution,
never seen an Asian
I
person in my
can
life
see
with a
I
drum.
can see how you guys got your freedom.
the way
That's wrong.
the way we communicated across the country was through the drums.
Right.
The person who started it said, "Hey, when you hear the sound of the drums, grab your machetes." So
That's how y'all
But-
would
but the-
communicate.
yeah, that's how we
but the thing
communicate.
is-
So
Get the fuck
when
out of
you
here.
hear the drum, everyone start playing their drums real hard, so it sounds like
That
thunder.
velocity.
And if you
that
hold-
velocity that comes through, that
Hold
velocity
on.
says something.
I'm looking at while he talking. I'm looking at my hand
Uh-huh.
and I'm looking at his hand. If we beat a drum, it's a very different experience. I'm probably tapping on the edge. A little
right,
bit.
right.
You gotta
Be heavy-handed with
You
it.
gotta understand, most
But you
people.
gotta keep. They gotta get that. Boom.
Right.
Boom.
And
They beating him.
Look at your hand. Look at Miko's hand.
but most people overseas
Yes.
are small. Like they're not big men.
No, what are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about, bro?
I'm saying no. I'm saying like, first
Hold
of all,
on.
I was the biggest motherfucker in all the countries I've
Right,
been.
you
I mean,
said
but
all
you
the
in Colombia though.
right, and then DR.
Shit.
Hold on. Where did you tell them you was from? Because we talked about where he said he was from.
I'm from Haiti.
Nuh-uh. You didn't tell me that.
What?
You said when you was in Brazil, you said you was from another country,
Oh no, I tell me from Haiti.
Nigeria.
No, they thought I was from Nigeria.
Okay.
They thought
My
that I was
bad. My
Nigerian,
bad.
What the
But
fuck is Mark talking about? He trying to prove.
No, we just had a
Big nigga.
conversation.
no, we had a conversation this past weekend. So
Oh.
we talked about it. But
Most American men, due to our diet and how we were
are
bred,
bigger.
it's like
Right.
we are natural. We are just how we're bred, naturally bigger than a lot of men out of other countries.
Right.
That's just how it
We
is.
just more fat. Let's be honest.
yeah.
Oh, definitely. We're the
But
most obese country in the
In
motherfucking
terms
world.
of like physique,
No, we are big as shit, bro.
right? I get it. But in terms of physique, they said that he told me that they was talking about.
Yes. When I was in South Africa, South Africans tend to be a lot smaller. Their body structure, more petite frames. The women there are fucking gorgeous. Small waist.
In South
big
Africa?
ass, yes.
No,
man.
they got
just-
the
Whoa,
fire
in
over
South
there.
Africa.
episode we
I'm so
learned.
surprised to hear that because that's like a Dutch colony.
No, man. It's
No, English.
It's Zulu.
No,
Yeah, that's
you got
what I thought.
No,
Think
but
that
they have
Yeah,
the
they were
official language.
colonized by Dutch, but the majority of people that are Zulu are Africans. Black Africans.
Now, I talked to a white South African teacher who was my teacher.
Okay.
He said majority of the Africans in Africa are white.
If you,
that's not
it's
true.
it's somebody that's gonna tell you most of Atlanta is white.
Yeah.
But if you come to,
know,
hold
they-
on.
they-
But if you
they-
come
they
to
make
Atlanta,
Indians
you gonna
over there.
ask a person and
So
they gonna
they
tell
mix with
you.
Indian too. They got a lot of Indians over there.
Well,
No
I
way,
mean,
for real?
Yeah, in Africa.
I didn't know that.
I
at
wasn't.
all.
Well, now if you go to Cape Town, there's a lot of white folks, but outside of Cape Town,
Yeah, South
there's
Africa.
nothing but Africans there. And the thing is,
Ah.
South Africa has 11 different tribes with 11 different dialects, and they all speak with that clicking sound. So you ever hear? When you hear it, when they speak, you hear. So that's something that stood out to me. But the women there are fucking drop dead
I
gorgeous.
would.
I've met
See,
a lot
I've
of-
always thought the Ethiopian women
No,
in
no.
Africa
You
are
just like
gorgeous.
foreheads.
Yeah, Ethiopian women are fucking gorgeous. You
You
like, see?
like that hair.
Every
They like that
Ethiopian
hair in their
woman I've
forehead.
had-
When they do like
It's
that,
not just the hair, because I'm not really a Eastern European standard beauty guy. I like my women to look African. I like big lips.
Then you
I
gotta
like
go to
a
West
nostril
Africa.
on that
You gotta go to West
motherfucker.
Africa.
Right.
And I like shape.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm saying?
definitely
West
like-
Africa,
Oh, yeah.
Nigerian.
You like us.
Yeah. I love it.
you definitely from Congo or something like that.
I'm probably Nigerian.
But here's the crazy thing: like in South Africa, they thought I was Nigerian because the way I actually carried myself. The fact that we had broad
Sophistication?
shoulders,
Yeah.
I was bigger, and I was spending money at the bar doing VIP.
Yeah.
South African men don't
Boisterous.
do that.
Oh,
So
okay.
they said that's Nigerian or Angolan or
Right.
Senegalese. So it's like you're from somewhere from the West.
Right.
Have y'all ever did y'all ancestry?
I haven't
No,
done it.
I
I
haven't
was just
done
thinking
mine,
about
so-
that when you said
So do you
you from Congo.
So-
More than likely, most Haitians were from Benin.
Oh, really?
yeah, but that makes sense.
Yeah, most
because the
Haitians
religion
from-
transfers over.
Yeah.
The same religion
Really?
Because
transfers
the
over.
voodoo religion,
Yeah.
the French Creole dialect. So a lot of us tend to be more descended from Benin.
Okay. All right. So let me ask y'all this. I want to know this. You didn't give us your scary travel story.
Oh yeah, this is in South Africa. I was in downtown South Africa. There was a beef between the Uber drivers and the taxi drivers.
Same as in
So-
Medellin.
Yeah, same thing. So
Get
I was
the
leaving a
hell
strip
outta
club. I was leaving a strip club in downtown Johannesburg, and I ordered an Uber driver, not knowing that there were taxi drivers right there looking at me the entire time. So I get into the Uber driver. I see 3 taxi drivers running towards the Uber driver car.
You got in the back.
The
I got
one
in
that you was in?
Yeah.
Got in
And
the
they took
back.
a brick and threw it against the window. Yeah.
And
How the fuck did you get out of it? Hold on. I want to know how the story is.
No, the Uber driver speed up and speed off.
I'll tell you, when we was in Medellin, I was talking to one of the drivers, and I say, hey, because it's actually illegal, but we can use it in Medellin, but it's illegal. So when you get there, I'm talking to the driver, and he was telling me, if I get pulled over, just we're friends.
Yeah. And they typically have you sit in the front seat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
it was like that in Atlanta too for
No,
a period of time.
I had
At
that.
that
no,
rate.
it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't the same level.
illegal.
No. I'm saying the level of hostility, right?
Right.
So when you talking about a country where this is their way of life, in a way that you're undercutting them, number one, and number two, like you just it's informal, so it's culturally disrespectful, and then from a business aspect, you're undercutting them, and you're like Walmart back in before Amazon and shit. You're Walmart coming in and saying, I'm gonna undercut you on everything. I can have the lowest price. And when you talk about a way for a machismo man to feed his family, this is some shit the motherfucker will die over.
Right.
And this was like in Brazil too. When I went in Brazil in 2017, there was some issue between the taxi drivers and Uber drivers.
Oh yeah, they got a beef. They had a beef.
Like that too
I
much.
want to ask y'all this: what would y'all say? Because we also see this a lot of the time, especially in the group, that posts get shared, videos that surface online. How would y'all want to like warn Black American men when they travel and give some credence and guidance of how to conduct themselves when they're overseas?
I mean,
Because we've seen those
That's a
videos.
good
Some of us
question,
get
brother.
over there
I
and
would
act
have that
like
one written down.
fucking.
I would say be calm. Be low key. There's no need to like here. You want to be like flossy. There's no need to floss down there.
Because we saw, we saw that gentleman who went there and
That motherfucker act like a buffoon. Ain't no goddamn gentleman.
he seemed flashy. No, I'm saying he seemed from our standard, he seemed flashy, but he was wanting to buy a house
buy a building
and
business
have a business, and you would think that's respectable. You're gonna employ people and whatnot, but you get a sense of envy because there are have-nots.
Right.
And we don't have to go too far outside of America. You can see that in Puerto Rico. You see that in Puerto Rico, and you see that anywhere where poverty is, where you see people come in. And black people, we don't have that in America as much. You have an Asian company come in, whether they have a food or whether you see Asian businesses in America
I'm glad
in
you
the
said
hood
that.
all the time,
Right.
and we don't have that sense of vendetta
Right.
that you taken away from us.
Because
But in
they
other
don't-
countries,
they don't mess with us like that.
Right.
So what happens? They here for the money. But imagine if the Asian dudes or some Italian dudes came to the hood and took our bad chicks out of the flame, and they right in front of us like that.
My heart
It-
be
it's gonna
crushed.
be some
I'm
problems.
swinging.
And so
Out the flame, you better
what's
start at
happening-
Magic City. Take those
Right.
skinny
That's what they
motherfuckers
doing.
out.
Yeah, but so what happened is
you take
we
Magic City.
going to their country and we. I mean,
We fucking
the bros,
bad.
we getting they bad chicks.
We getting they bad chicks.
They bad chicks. Like chicks they
But
can't
they
get.
not even married to them chicks out there.
no,
No,
it don't
no,
matter.
It don't matter.
You're
It
taking
can be-
business.
it
You're
can be the
taking
hood rats.
money.
It can be the bottom of the barrel chicks.
Gotcha.
If
But
you
the fact that we there eating good,
Got you.
they gonna have a problem with it.
Gotcha.
So
Right.
what I do, I always I befriend some of the bros down there.
Yeah,
Oh,
same
that's
here.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
befriend them and let them feel some of the flyness.
Let
Let them feel that energy.
That's
You
a
know what
good
I
move.
do?
That's what
That's
I
a
do.
good move,
and
bro.
then they open the door even more.
Like
That's
what I
a
do
good
is
move.
like I go to certain clubs or certain bars. If I see a group of guys sitting there, I'll just send them a bucket of beer, and it's just like it's
Small
just
things
for
like
me,
that go a
little
long
things like
way.
that.
Respect.
And
That small
they'll
move go a
take care
long
of
way.
you. They'll make sure that no one doesn't fuck with you. Nothing.
Yeah.
So I do that a lot, and also too, like if I see a group of girls sharing a beer, that's big in the Latin community.
Right.
They get a big beer, a big bottle of beer, and everyone share it. I'll buy each of them a huge beer so they all could drink and have a good time. And by doing that, I've met a new contact. So, and more than likely, I end up smashing one of the chicks anyway.
Big
I mean, that's just a plus, but the benevolence comes first.
No,
But
I
mean,
think.
but the thing is like the envy is there. The fact that you're black, you're an American, and you have money, and you could actually live way better than them. The envy is going to be there, and someone's always watching you.
Yeah. Would you go from Buckhead to Bankhead and then flash your dollars around? Because that's essentially what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
You're not. There's a sense of you're not from here. You're
Right.
taking advantage of us. And if
gotta
I
do it.
live here,
Yeah.
you taking the limited options that I have from me.
You basically, you letting your balls hang in another man's woods.
And,
Yeah,
so,
and that's
agree. Yeah.
ego. And
Yeah.
that's
I think you should treat it like being an explorer.
right.
Yeah.
You gotta greet and be respectful of the community that you're in order to be able to.
And not only
indulge
just
in
the community, the men in the community.
That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
you got to respect the bros.
community,
You got
yeah.
to.
Because
Support the businesses, buy shit. Don't be talking shit about shit that you don't like about
I
the
tell you,
country.
it
You know
works
what I'm
every
saying?
time. Every time when you embrace the bros,
Yeah.
dude, the world opens up even bigger.
Right.
What you thought you can do and what you thought the Americans that's anchored down there can do. No.
You never in Cuba when I brought all those boxing gloves and boxing equipment.
remember.
They embraced us. They showed us a whole different side of Cuba
Because of that, right.
that a tourist would never see.
What?
They took us to a salsa festival. That's still
Number of black folks.
it's still an anchor in my life to now.
Yeah.
What
Because
the fuck was a salsa festival?
dude, if you go to Cuba, the way you see
Salsa is big in the Haitian community. I want to say that about
No, that's not salsa. That's Cubans and Colombians.
Cubans and
Oh,
Colombians.
because the Haitians I know here, they do a lot of salsa dances.
No, we like.
Did you know-
You know what? You're right. But I just knew the ones they just did. You know what? She was married to a Dominican,
Okay.
so they did a lot of.
Did you know, like, cause Ken and I, we went to a location in Cuba on a Sunday where they pay homage to Africans
Yeah.
with salsa, and salsa comes from Africa.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you take the horns off of the salsa music, just listen to the drums.
Yeah.
It's
all-
African, dude.
That's all African.
All day. Just listen to the drum.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Damn,
so-
y'all some culture motherfuckers,
The
bro.
best salsa dancers are all black.
I just want to know one question
time.
regarding salsa. Regarding Cuba. How do I get there and go meet Asada Shakur?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm going. When I go there,
her Instagram message,
listen.
bro.
When I go there,
That motherfucker so dead
I ain't telling nobody.
Sakura, bro.
see, you
And
gotta
she gonna do
respect.
shit, but it tell your ass to help her pick up some groceries.
I don't
and shit
give a
taken
fuck
there.
what it
when I
is.
got off
I
the
respect it.
airplane in Cuba, when I got in the airport,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow, I never seen a lineup of TSA workers that look like that.
Oh,
Dude.
that men don't know. Like when you travel overseas, the minute you land, every woman you come across, no matter her position she's in, is fine.
Because unlike
You cannot compete. That level of fine is ridiculous. Like
and I'll say
all
this,
any shape or size you want, fine. In
I'll
that
add
category.
this to you,
And
right?
when it keeps happening.
Yeah.
Like your whole time there, you be like, man, I'm jealous of the dudes here.
I'll add
No.
this. Hold on.
And,
but-
and the dudes there don't even be dating them type of girls. They
No.
date
Right.
the most
well,
regular.
Right.
hold on.
Yeah,
But you know this though.
Hmm?
So three things. One, when you get there, you're gonna realize most of the quote unquote fine women are lighter, so they're gonna treat them.
Okay.
No, I'm saying based on their standards,
The
not on
the
our
ones
standards.
that work
Yeah, on our
closest to
standard.
the customers are usually lighter skinned. They have
Right,
a lot
that's
of
what I'm
color.
saying.
Right.
I ain't talking about no
They have
chicks that work in
colorism.
baggage
Yeah.
claim. I'm talking about the chicks that front facing.
Right.
So they're gonna be their standard of beauty, and they also might essentially resemble American standards of beauty in the Latin form,
Right.
or in the African form. Even if when you,
Bro, them chicks was bodied the fuck up to the guys, bro.
that's why I said
I
American
rarely- no, I
standard
didn't-
of
That's
beauty.
American standard, like especially if you're talking black Americans.
Right.
Because you're gonna
Yeah,
have,
black
you're gonna have a
American
body.
standards, right.
Yeah, you're gonna have a body.
But you didn't see no
hair.
like a lot of plain Jane looking girls working. No, what are you talking about?
Not
bro?
at all.
What
What
you
I'm
talking
saying
about?
that. Listen, don't think that American standard of beauty ain't driven by African Americans.
Oh, it is. Well, depends.
It is.
Depends.
Listen,
I
sir.
think it is. I think it always has. But you know, a lot of white
Co-
men they don't like shapely women. A lot of white men don't.
No,
like
they
shapely
don't
women.
marry shapely women.
That's
They
true. That's
they
true.
they main side chicks, unless you're talking about Bill Gates. His go back a long time. But when you talk about the standard of beauty, it is created around black women, and it is dispersed among other cultures.
All right, I want to ask you.
You're right, because it's case in point. Our women always been curvy,
Facts.
but they won't give mainstream media won't give them that credit. They don't give it to Kim Kardashian.
Right,
That
because
she
she
wants-
is essentially embodying black women through almost a Middle Eastern
Right.
ambiguous way of viewing women.
Hey, Kenol.
Yes.
You prefer Kenol or Ken?
Canal.
All right, cool. I got a Haitian buddy of mine, and he's having a very hard time finding a woman,
American woman.
especially American woman. He wants to marry a black woman,
Okay.
and he's having a very hard time finding.
My ex-wife was African American.
Damn.
Mississippi.
Damn, a country woman.
The
at
most
that?
African Americans.
Right, the most. So do your people feel any way about you not remarrying or recommitting to like a
Haitian?
West Indian woman? Yeah.
I mean, we came here in the '70s, so I'm pretty much more. I'm more black than Haitian, to be honest. But my mom never had an issue with that, man. My mom
She
was
didn't?
like, "Hey, as long as a person makes you happy, she doesn't care."
Wow, that's interesting. So let me, I'm gonna ask y'all this. I'm gonna ask y'all this. So Trell,
Yes, sir.
have y'all ever dated? Have y'all ever? Hold on. Have y'all ever went overseas, and you were with a woman, and you fell in love with her, only to find out that you were just a part of the plan. You weren't. You were on your number one stuff. You level one.
What you saying is not level 1.
What?
You saying number 3, which means
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
willing to take you the whole
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Right,
number
right,
3.
right.
And it went south. You had your heart broken by a woman overseas.
A lot. I'll say for me, a lot of the women that I encounter with overseas, they not that enthused to come to the States.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Really?
say that.
Yeah, they
I
not
was
that
just gonna
enthused
say
to come to
that.
the
We
States.
was about to get into it.
Now that is interesting.
Even like the shorty that I brought from Dominican Republic, that we've been together for like almost 5 years now. On Trell met her.
Right.
Once she experienced the American life, she was like, "I don't want to live here.
Really?
Like life here is hard. Like back in DR, her life is easy. She's a director level, making good money in her country. She just bought a plot of land. She about to build a house at 27 years old.
And in those countries,
And
you
living in a
don't
tropical
mortgage
climate.
land.
Yeah, and like
No, I got to introduce you to my bro. I got to introduce
Oh
you
yeah,
to my
we
bro.
do.
Yeah.
And in those countries, you don't mortgage land. You get your money, you buy the land, and you buy the property, and you don't pay taxes.
Do y'all think there's, because when I was over there in Colombia, I was like, I could live here. I felt that the lifestyle was a lot more relaxed and calm. I felt that, like, if I really didn't want to continue, if it wasn't for this podcast, my best bro Mark, my family, and me being so involved in the Black American community, I would definitely live overseas.
I'm moving overseas.
Do y'all? Yeah. I was gonna ask y'all. Do y'all see a living experience that's different from living here versus?
Fuck yeah.
What are the cons and pros for y'all?
I mean, me personally, I'm 43. My goal is to retire at 55 and live somewhere in another country. More than likely DR, because I'm from Haiti and it's right next door. And the fact that I speak Spanish, but your dollar just go a whole lot further. You get a peace of mind and. Shit, if I'm single, 55, and I take care of my health, I can have anything I want.
All right, what we got?
Yeah, I would. Yes.
Spoken like Morpheus over here.
My thing is that's good. It's true. You're right. He's on to something. So
They always talk about their real pill.
Right.
So for me, I look at it like this: you earn your money here,
Yeah.
and you live there. And so for me, I'm still trying to establish where I want to finish it up at. But if it was Brazil, it's an easy yes. It's just where in Brazil do I want to do it?
You
I don't
really
want.
fuck with Brazil. You been
I
bringing. That's
don't-
all. That's the only country you bring
I
up.
like
Do you
it.
like Asian countries? Man?
I haven't been to an Asian country yet. I have desire to visit some, but I know what I'm looking for. I still, like you said here earlier, Brazil have black women. I like black women.
Right.
And
That's what I say. I tell this Mark all the time. I'm going overseas. I only want the Afro Latinas. I only want.
But if you-
I want black women in every continent I go to. I only want to see and deal with black women. That's just my flavor. That's just my style. I just love it. I love black women.
Your last trip, did you have a black woman?
think about that.
Y'all lucky y'all didn't let that silence resonate for a little bit.
Hey, well, I thought she was black. You know what I'm saying? But come to find out, she ain't got no Afro Latina in her. But maybe she do later on down the road. But hey, I tried. You know what I'm saying? But,
I saw her. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, hey man,
You
listen.
could tell.
There's more times to come.
There you go.
But go
Let's,
ahead.
okay, so let's talk about this because people think that the black male travel experience is sex oriented.
Right.
So let's go into the other aspects of why the fuck do black men travel besides sex?
Well,
Go ahead, 6 a.m.
Boy, that would kill my vibe.
I'm more the explorer, man. I love the fact that I can immerse myself into the culture, way of life, learn a new language. Like on Trell, I'm big on dancing. I could bachata, merengue, salsa. So I'm really into just really learning and getting more out of the experience. The woman is never the primary reason why I travel. She's more the cherry on the cake. Everything else is really what I really want to get into. Like I really want to get into the culture and the history. And every country that I go to, I do like my research, learn about the history, learn about the language, learn about the economics of things, social events, social activities. And honestly, if there's like an event, I'll go out to that event. If there's a festival, I'll go out and check it out and just experience it. And also too, just being, I'll take out my drone out, I'll take out my camera out and take pictures and just enjoy the experience of
You
it.
take some dope pictures too.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, for me, it's more than the women, like he said. Being in those countries, being inside the family, the way the family treats you.
Yeah.
Learning the politics, the way the politics move, and sitting in that, like when politics are happening, like the news, just seeing that. And for me, even seeing like how they watch the United States. Like you can watch that on the news. Like they keep up with our currency, all of that. Like just like we have the lottery that show at noon or at night at 7 o'clock, they have the currency of the U.S. the exchange rate. And so you can see that. Damn. So those things I would tell my friend. I say we don't keep up with your currency in our country. We don't know. So it seemed like you ahead of us,
Right?
Just because so much about us.
Yeah.
And so you have that, and then just moving around, like the surprises. Like when my last time to Cali, Colombia.
I've heard so much about Cali.
Cali, Colombia is a colorful city.
I've heard so much. Even the girls that I knew that I
black
talked to
city.
there,
Right.
they talk. They always when they talk about going vacation or some sort like that, they talk about going to Cali.
It's a colorful city, good food. But
Food is amazing.
I had a surprise trip. My girl said we were going to the beach, and I said, okay, we're going to the beach. So I'm thinking I'm seeing the same thing that I'm seeing in Cali, but it's about a 2-hour ride from the city of Cali, Buenaventura.
Yeah,
and no sooner you cross the city limits, everybody's black.
Yeah.
I was
us.
I'm like,
us.
you talking about dark black?
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
I gotta go
in
to Cali.
Colombia,
Yeah.
I gotta go to
that's
Cali.
hidden. That's hidden to the world.
Right.
What you see in Buenaventura, you don't even think that was there. You're thinking like Pablo type color,
Yeah.
that type of stuff. But in Buenaventura, I thought I was in Africa.
No
or Jamaica.
shit.
So, I
Did
mean,
they
it
did
was
they hit
all
you with
black.
the hey my color?
Hold on.
Yeah,
you get that a lot.
you get that.
Why
And
is Cali like that?
It's on the coast.
It's on the coast. Anything
Most of the
close to
coastal
water,
cities along most of the countries tend to be black.
And what they
the slave
and I was about to say, and they tend to push black people out more.
more into the coastal cities.
And it's almost it's almost like they won't let you in they won't let you in a way where you can flourish. And not us as Americans, but just the people of color there. They don't really want to see you as much.
They don't.
right? They hide their blacks.
Mm-hmm.
I
noticed that.
mean, because what happened when we took the bus ride from Cali to Buenaventura, once we got to the city, they was making stops like it was MARTA. I'm like, you guys go into Cali to work, like housekeep homes, and then they come back home to Buenaventura.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah, 2-hour ride every
Get
day.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so that was different for me to see.
Damn.
But the first time I learned about
I be complaining
the,
about my damn alarm going off, and I
I
gotta
know.
roll over and log in.
Yeah, I think I was in I was here in Atlanta actually, and I met a guy from Panama.
Yeah.
And he's my complexion, and I said, "Where you from?" He said, "Panama." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, y'all don't see us do it." I said, "I didn't know they had black people in Panama." I was thinking, I mean, I was just my ignorance of my lack of exposure, but yeah, I
I
was
went to
like,
school
man,
with some
that's crazy.
Panamanians. Them niggas look like they was all part of Dipset.
All right, we gonna end up wrapping up soon. I
Yeah.
wanna know a few things. One, what advice do you all have for new travelers, and what's some of the things you kind of hate to see, the mistakes you see, for new travelers?
Well, I guess for new travelers, definitely get your passport. It's worth the money. I think it's about $150 to actually get it.
Yeah, I think I'm for like
But my advice is do your research, man. The success or failure of your trip experience is based on your preparation.
True.
So do your research. It doesn't take much for you to sit in front of a computer or your phone and just look up the country before you make a decision. And also to explore. Don't be the typical traveler that just stays in a resort and just don't want to venture out, because they may
Oh,
rob
your
you.
amenities are there.
Most of the time, if you're a black person, they ain't gonna fuck with you.
I say that all the time.
Right,
It's more
right.
dangerous here in parts of America than it is other
Yeah.
places in the
Except for
entire
some
world.
petty stuff like pickpocket.
Yeah, pickpocket, that's a given. But don't go there with your bracelet on, with your gold chain on.
flashy.
Don't have your phone in your hand. There's certain things you don't do and bring attention to yourself. And also, don't be loud. Because once they hear that American accent, they automatically assume that you're rich because you're there in
Right.
their country. So they're gonna try to rob you.
And rich in America is definitely not the same thing as rich in another company.
Yeah.
Country.
People forget. Most people on average globally, the global yearly income for people across the world outside of the states is $9,000 a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I mean,
That's perspective for your ass.
Let me
Yeah.
get
For the first time I went to Brazil, my mindset changed. I said, "There's no such thing as poor in the United States. You poor in the United States, you're not gonna go hungry. You can get food stamps.
Facts.
You can get, and at that time, Obama phone,
Facts.
so you can have a cell phone. They steal cell phones in some of these countries we
Fact.
go to, so they don't have that type of access. Even, you know, to ride MARTA, you know, if you don't have a car,
That's a luxury.
that's like $5 round trip for us. For them, they have to pay every time they get on a train. They don't have no transfer. They don't have no system like that. They pay every time they get on.
I mean,
So that like little small details like that for a poor person, that's big. You know?
just keep in mind. I mean, there's no child support system.
What?
If a father decides to walk away from
Say
their
that
kids,
again.
Bro, if you
Yeah,
don't
it's
use
not
your
fully
condom,
enforced,
stop
yeah.
getting excited.
First off, I mean, hey.
Excited.
Now he not gonna
know
pull
what?
out. Y'all
You know
done-
what? Oh, yeah.
I got my test results back and I am clean. I just want to say that out here.
congratulations.
To who?
Hey,
What
I-
Colombian you trying to talk that shit to?
But I mean, the thing is, like,
I've lived. This is what I'm saying.
there is no government aid assistance. So once you're poor, you are poor.
And that's why we see what we see in Colombia going on right now
right.
with all these riots. So
Yeah.
when they raising taxes,
Well, the
they're
Colombian girl did tell me that it's more so. That's more so when a lot of that is in Cartagena.
no.
It's all
If
over
you
the country.
if you see what's going on
I'm
now,
going off what she
with
told
the-
me yesterday.
I'm
She said
telling you-
they're doing peaceful protests in Medellin,
Dude.
and in Cartagena is where all the crazy riots.
that's
It's
what
just like
they
say in
saying
America.
that because they still want you
Yeah,
to
to
come.
come, yeah.
They still want you to invest.
Now that may
Right.
be true.
But what I'm telling you, I've seen multiple
yeah, but
videos
when
in
you say things
Cartagena.
like that, you add to the fear that
No,
motherfuckers already have.
I'm telling you.
Look, I've posted videos. The whole country's on fire.
Right.
From Bogota, Cartagena, Medellin, Barranquilla, to Cali, Buenaventura, the whole country's on fire.
Stop looking at it like it is America, where if something happens in LA, it doesn't affect
No.
Atlanta.
No, but I'm just saying, like, we gotta also be careful with spreading the
We're
fear.
not. We're telling
It's
you
not-
what's
no,
going
wait,
on.
Wait, hold up. The thing is, I have guys reaching out to me, say, should I go to Colombia? I say, fuck no. If you value life, do not go, because the fact that
I
once
saw
they know
that.
you're an American, they know you got money. These people out there are struggling.
Well,
Keep
we
in
have
mind,
guys
during
in
the
the group.
COVID, no one couldn't work. People had to stay in the house for a full year. They
With
lost
no
their jobs.
government assistance.
No government assistance.
Right.
So when they see
Mark, shut up! You ain't.
Well, we have guys in the
Mark be
group.
killing me, bro. Like he ain't been to many places y'all been to.
No, I'm
He need to
talking
let
to
y'all
these. I'm talking
preach.
to these guys. You got to think when we went to. I have not stopped communicating with the guys we met in Medellin. So when
Keith just hit me the other day. Keith and the other dude
I'm
just
not
hit me the
saying
other
they
day.
don't, but I'm saying that the way that I'm talking to them.
It's just
Keith
happening.
said he came back here, and he said he gonna return.
Yeah, he in Austin right now.
Right.
Yeah.
He in Texas. He said he's going to return when the smoke blow over. Because he understands, as a person that travels there frequently and wants to move there, you can't make light of these situations
That's
as
true.
if these are
That's true.
isolated incidents.
That's true.
These things are happening not because it's not like if somebody make a law in Atlanta. They're making this for Colombia. The tax hike is happening in Colombia.
20% tax hike.
Right. And for somebody who makes,
Pennies on a dollar.
$10 a day.
The average monthly income in Colombia is less than $300.
That's crazy.
Right.
And mind you, we met a guy who got a place for $300 a month. He's balling.
Hold on, you said $300 a month?
No.
Damn.
Oh yeah, you can get a midtown Atlanta.
No, hold on.
apartment
The
for that.
average income in Colombia is how much?
It's about $300 a month.
Damn, that's
Right.
rough, bro.
Which
That's
is that
brutal.
guy who lives in a luxurious apartment. He live in Buckhead, basically. And that's saying his Buckhead income or his Buckhead apartment is what most people make.
Yeah.
And he making that a week.
But I miss her.
She ain't even black. for the people. She ain't even Afro-Latina for the people.
She was so sweet to me.
Just keep it with the news.
Keep
Keep it with the news. There you go.
All right, so any parting words that you gents want to leave with curious black male travelers, and as black women who watch too, what advice would y'all give? That's what I want to know. What advice would y'all get?
Hold on, I'm gonna start with the first piece of advice. Join Black Man Travel.
There you go.
They're black women. They can't join.
Right.
I said
Then black travel movement or whatever the hell you want.
Well, I mean, keep in mind there are
Vacations.
tons of black travel groups for men and women.
And more for women.
Yeah, and more for women. Join them. It's a great networking opportunity. And again, the fact that I was able to meet on Trell a few years back, we were able to go to Cuba together. Now we're about to go to Brazil in a couple of weeks. Is an amazing experience, and it's just for you to network.
Yeah.
I mean, now with COVID situation, a lot of us have just been in the house, so we have the income to actually start traveling again. But you're too afraid to travel alone. Meet somebody online and go overseas.
Women don't trust other women like
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
Well, women travel in
they
groups.
travel well overseas.
Yeah, they travel with groups and packs of groups.
And I think, be honest with you, from women I've seen, I think they travel better than some men.
Yeah,
Wow.
Because
I
they'll
agree.
do, they'll learn a little bit of the language. And I mean,
ain't seen that.
no, I've seen it. I've seen
Mark,
it.
you ain't in these streets, man.
telling you,
Stop
I've
it,
seen
man.
it.
That's what I'm telling
it's
him,
not
bro.
about being in
Like-
these streets.
like-
I'm not talking about single black folks. I'm
Let this
saying
man get his
I'm still in
experience out.
all of these travel groups.
But
Let
you know
this
what?
man get his experience
So
out.
what you see is, I know some women that I know one girl that was in a travel group. She was in one of the first travel groups that was dominated by men, and she had more facts than all of us. She was there living. She was learning the language.
Damn.
She was
I think
moving
more
around.
black women travel more than black men. The reason why, because black women are, one, they have the disposable income to travel more, and two, they're more the explorer type. And black men, we still hesitant of actually traveling. Like for a lot of black men in this country, going to Miami is like the shit, or going to Vegas.
True.
I'm like, that's not really all that.
True.
So,
Bro,
Man.
I'm trying to get
Miami,
my
layover.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
get
no,
my
right.
homies. I got a homie that traveled to Miami and Vegas. Miami probably 3 times a year. Vegas 3 or 4 times a year. I'm saying that money, even the money that you spending on your hotel,
Right.
the money you spending on your hotel is the same money I spend on travel and lodging.
Right.
So you could be in another
in some
country.
cases, entertainment.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So we got to stop thinking
Miami, I think a hookah is $100 at some
Oh,
place.
it's stupid in Miami.
Yeah.
we got to stop
It's
thinking that
stupid.
traveling overseas.
$25 for a drink, bro.
crazy.
We as black men, we got to stop thinking that traveling overseas is this highly expensive thing. Get around men that really travel frequently. I told my lady, she want to travel to the resorts and she want to do those things. I'm saying, while you're traveling to a resort once or twice a year, I can spend that same amount of money traveling 4 or 5. I can travel once every other month for the same price.
Right.
And at the end of the year, we're going to spend the same amount.
Like a perfect example, I flew from Atlanta to Medellin, $62.
Damn.
Wait, what?
From Atlanta to Medellin
I need to know who you
on
know.
Spirit Airlines for $62. I got a Airbnb spot in Pacas Jerez for $40 a night. Entertainment, daily entertainment, spending $50 a day. And that's living a good life.
Bruh, you not
Hey, he's
living no
savvy.
good life in Miami
No.
for no goddamn $50 a day.
Shit. You better
Parking
bring your
first off
tent with
gonna run
you.
your ass.
Right. Exactly.
Right, that's the place you want to go to bring some with talent with you to the beach. All right, Troy, what advice you got for the people?
Yeah, it's just pretty much, piggybacking on what he said. You wanna embrace in the culture. Do your homework before you go. With me, one of the first things I tried to do, but I think it works. Try to learn a few phrases of that language before you go. I read a story on Quincy Jones. He said he learned 30 phrases of a language before he go to the country. And I tried that. That inspired me to study, and it works. Just knowing something, people can help you. And one, especially for the guys, if you don't learn the language, learn the dance.
Yeah.
Because the dance is just as good as the language.
It's a
It's
second
just
language.
as good. It's just as good, because even one of my friends I had in Colombia, she told me, she said salsa is my blood,
Wow.
and it's like the way like if you're a hip hop head and you love hip hop, that's how they love that dance. Like samba, all that, it's in their blood. They love it. It's their passion. And when during this pandemic, when they can't go out and do that, they sad about it. So they want to be out and get that off. And so if you learn some of that, you don't got to be good. Just try. You're gonna make friends.
And just one thing, just to piggyback off of that, it's just like when you go to the dance scene in these countries, people dance.
That's true.
We as Americans, we forgot how to dance.
Right.
We forgot how to have a good time. We now just want to sit on the sofa and pop bottles.
And be seen.
These other countries, there are no sofas. There are no sofas whatsoever. People want to dance and sweat and just have a good time. And that's what I love about traveling. That stuff that we stopped doing here, you can actually redo it in other countries.
You're right.
All right,
Right.
so-
Like especially when you say the sweat,
Yeah.
you don't have that. You don't have that. Oh, my hair gonna get sweated out.
they
You
sweat
don't
it
have that. My hair gonna get wet. You don't have that.
You used to
Oh,
it.
you sweaty. You can't get on. No,
Nah,
they
sweat with
want you to sweat.
Man,
They
look,
like you need to get it in.
I'm a sweater.
Yo, yeah, you
Me
ball,
too.
bro. We all got shared experiences.
Yeah.
Come join the club, Miko.
So I'm a sweating ass
No, I'm saying we all ball.
But-
Come join the
hell
club,
no.
bro.
One thing
I
I
got
enjoyed,
about
the women
5 more
would take
years.
their hand and they would wipe their sweat off of me.
Wow.
And for a woman to do
facts
that,
right there.
when you're a sweater,
Yeah.
and she touching your
That's
sweat,
big, bro.
That means a lot to
Yeah.
me because here in the state, they're like, oh, you sweating.
Yeah,
Oh,
nasty.
you know
Oh,
what?
back. Oh,
Over there,
damn.
they like,
Right.
they get napkins for me, wiping me down. Like,
They wipe you
okay?
down.
I'm
That's
telling you, you
crazy. That
can't
is
beat
crazy.
that treatment, bro.
All right, so let's
You
do
can't
this,
beat that
and then
treatment.
we
We
gonna
didn't
close
talk
out.
about the breakfast you get in the morning.
Hold on, let's talk about the breakfast. What about breakfast? You got breakfast? Hold on.
I mean,
She just want a cat.
all 3 meals.
Let's do this, and then
That's
we
at GFE.
We gonna knock
There
it
you
out.
go.
So you a black man, you just get your passport. You've been to more than a few countries. You've been to more than
They
a few
said
countries.
30.
I said more than a few. Where do you go? Top 1 or 2 places. Where you gonna go for your? Where would you suggest black men go for their gratifying experience?
Depending on their level, but for a rookie, just go anywhere in the Caribbean islands. Got nothing to lose. It's cheap.
You like Virgin Islands?
It's all right. I've been there. It's good for weddings. But
So it's just more view than anything?
yeah, go there for a wedding. Don't go there as a single guy.
And you still paying American
dollars,
money.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not really
So
worth it.
so go somewhere where your money is gonna go further if you are a rookie.
I mean, for a rookie, go anywhere in the Caribbean islands. If you don't want to fly, just do a cruise. That's a good introduction.
I hate cruises, but you're right.
I think
You're
if you're doing your homework, it's so many resources out now, like with YouTube, so
Yeah.
many channels that wasn't out like 7 years ago. So
Yeah,
if
I
you
agree.
if you bouncing around, you can choose a country, you can choose anywhere in the world, and you can pretty much YouTube it or search it, and you're gonna find someone who's been there, and you're gonna find groups. They're gonna lead you to another group, and in the chats you can chat with people. But I would say, if you're gonna go do that, and just learn the culture. If you learn some of the culture, you can go anywhere. You can pretty much go anywhere because, I mean, they all have their safe zones, and just stay humble.
Okay.
Just leave it at home. You'll be in good shape.
All right, Miko, take us out, bro.
All right, man. This has been another beautiful adventure. Black Men and Cigars podcast here with Black Man Travels. You know what I'm saying? The representatives here, Ken and Trell. You know what I'm saying? 2 great brothers here who share some beautiful information. I think we had more deep dive discussion about travel than the last one. You know, shout out to Baca, shout out to Dave. You know what I'm saying? Hope you fellas, had a great time here. You know what I'm saying? This was dope having y'all on. Yeah, man. I would like to even use y'all for like when international events come up and we just need more of a deeper dive, based on y'all's experience, have you all come on as recurring guests every once in a while. That'd be great too.
I'm open to it.
But so let the people know where can they reach each of you all, because a lot of black guys and black women who want to take their boyfriends and stuff on trips, maybe do a little special excursion for him with just the fellas or whatever. How can they reach out? How can people get at you?
Like for me, in my case, I do have a website, blackmantravels.com. Also, the Facebook group, but it's mainly private for black men. But also, too, I can be reached on Instagram, Black Men Travels.
I can be reached at Trell Leon on Instagram.
What the fuck?
That
Your
shit
name is
sound
Leon?
distinguished, boy.
Leon?
The only
There you go.
Leon they know is
Yeah,
5
there you go.
heartbeats, bro.
Facts.
There you go, Leon. Right there you go. Trellion. Yeah. There you go.
See, that's the omit shit right there, Leon.
Yeah, where they gonna
that's
reach
it,
you at,
that's it.
Miko?
No, we ain't try.
No, that's it. So you find me two separate names, Trell Leon on Instagram. So
Oh,
that's
okay, cool.
where I'm at. So
You following any strippers?
strippers, we may have some on there.
Hey, man.
may
I
have
just want to
some
see
on.
where his stripper game at. You know, if he really,
hey, we got the,
you know what I'm saying? All right.
a little something.
Y'all know y'all can reach me at Fearless Black Men on Instagram. You can also find me on Linktree /Fear Coach. Just go to my Instagram. And you can also follow me on Facebook, D'Amico's Chambers. And make sure you subscribe to our podcast, Black Men and Cigars, the podcast, on YouTube. But we are switching to Patreon soon.
Hey.
So be aware of that. Stay up to date to our posts, and we'll be announcing that soon. And Mark?
Hey, holla at me at bensocial.distancing on IG. Follow me on, or holla at me on Facebook at Mark Anthony. Make sure if y'all like us, if y'all support us, donate to the Cash App at Black Men. It was $, Black Men and Cigars. And we out of here, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for having us. All right, we out here.